I'm here. I'm here. I'm fucking back, dude. Hi, guys. I am Reality Kristen Marie. You might want to fast forward the first 10 minutes because I haven't been here in a week or longer, and I need to catch up with my peeps because I see everybody's in the chat. Guys, I had my face done yesterday, so my face is swollen. Okay, you guys really, I don't know if you can see it, but I have 2 black eyes. See them? So I got a lot of Botox and filler in my face, but I wanted to come live, and I keep making my eyelashes fall off. But anyway, I put a lot of makeup on. I'm trying to cover it, but I love my fucking Botox, guys. I'm obsessed with my face and my no wrinkles and I had a lot done yesterday, and I'm really fucking excited about it. And I was like, I'm going live today, and I'm not supposed to be wearing any makeup because I have 2 black eyes. I have Heather Gay black eyes, guys. Oh my God, there's 257 people here. I invited Lindsay, housewife historian. Let's get into before we get into Potomac, let's just get caught up. So I wasn't here for a week. Sorry about that. I don't know. I was here Friday night. I hope you guys checked out the Patreon. And that there's a live episode still up. I'm going to ask Lens if we can take it down. We'll take it down today as long as she's posted it into hers. Her Patreon, because it's behind the paywall, but it's so good. I did like it. It was me and her talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I can't stand my hair now. The Real Housewives of New Jersey. We call it the Race to the Bottom, which is Teresa Giudice and her receipts, proof timelines, all from Gabriella and Melissa Sold News. Why is my fucking view all weird now? There we go. Okay. Hi, I missed you guys. Hey, Kath. Hey, Erin. Hey, Mimir. I did notes. I'm sure you did too. Hey, Lauren. I hope you guys are here. Oh my God, why's your name coming up weird? All right. Well, I hope you guys are all here. I love you guys. I missed you guys. I was doing a mental health. You know, it was nice out, and the new Earth is, and we're going to talk about that Friday night. The AI Atlas has brought us so many good things. The comment / thing. But I'm obsessed. I can tell, like, once this heals, I'm going to love my face. And my new lips. Guys, I got lips. I don't have to draw them on anymore. My face hurts like a motherfucker, though. I have never fucking had Botox and fillers that hurt like that. Like, where the noodles are just, he's like, oh, I was like, just hurry up, Jonathan. He's a hot looking guy. He's a hot, like, 26-year-old. I go to the same place everybody else goes to, Palisades, in West Jersey. And Jonathan is the master injector. We call him the master injector. He does all of our faces. And I mean all, you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, so I have not seen any of the other shows but Potomac. Hey, Lauren, I'm excited to talk about Potomac. Yes, I'm definitely praying for you. Jeez. All right, you listen. This don't even put it into the completely change it out of the universe. We're on the new Earth. We're on the most benevolent timeline available, where there's med beds, where everybody's going to be healthy. All diseases are going to be healed. All sickness, all that stuff. So let's just focus on being healthy. If we focus on being healthy, that's the reality of Landon. You know what I mean? So don't even focus on it. I liked my hair today until I got in here. Hey, reality concert. I'm so excited you guys are here. I should probably start talking about the show because I'm like, you guys are here, but I missed you guys. I wanted to chat real quick. And thank you guys for coming back and waiting for me. And everybody that even checks on me, even though I pretty much keep up with you guys. But I wanted to show you guys. I just closed the pool. Why is there 700 people here? Jeez, okay. I don't know where Lens is. Let me see if she's at. Come in. I even invited Larja. And listen, honey, and whoever else. So I'm sorry if you're listening to the podcast side. Oh, I didn't turn Instagram on. Sorry, guys. If you're listening to this on the audio only podcast side, please go there and give me 5-star ratings. Even you don't have to re-listen to the episode, but everything is on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, and we're live on all 5 platforms right now. So all the episodes are on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If I repeated it again, I'm sorry, but I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms. TikTok, the TikTok all live. And TikTok people, I cannot see the chat. I apologize. I have enough devices, but I just have not figured that part out yet. So we're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. I have not seen ladies on Wendy Osefo, but I'm having some fucking issues with her anyway on the show, and I feel like she's projecting. How is this possible? How's that possible? TikTok, is that many people? Okay, I'm not going to complain about it. Please hit the like button. Is the like button matching at least, guys? I need to get her. There's the chat. Let me just tell Lindsay to hurry up. I need her now. Now I'm having a nervous breakdown. There's so many people. Hi guys, don't mind me. I'm Reality of Krista Marie. If it's the first time you're here or last time, I've never had this many people in my chat. I'm getting nervous, even though this is my 4th year. I feel like we should call her. I think we should call her on that. Let's just call her real quick. This is Housewife Historian. Her and I are doing the series. Well, I don't know if we're doing it together, but I hope she invites me back all the time. Hi, okay, you're live right now. Yeah, I was like, I'm calling her on speaker live. Oh, okay. I was like, she'll be here. All right, do your autos and stuff. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, I'll be here. Okay. She said AutoZone. Okay. So Real Housewives of New Jersey, the race to the bottom. It's all the receipts from Melissa's Old News. Next, we're going into the 300-page packet of information that a private investigator got on Louis a long time ago. And all this stuff just landed in Housewife Historian's lap. And I thought I was annoying on Friday night. I listened to it back and I was like, actually, it's pretty fucking funny. But okay, anybody else want to come up to? Let me know. I will drop. I'm not gonna drop in the chat. There's too many people, but I am gonna get started on the show. This is Real Housewives of Potomac, who's 31. And you guys tell me real quick. I don't know if you guys watched it. I hope you did, but we have. Or let me get to the notes first. Actually, you said you sent me some too. I can't get the Stitcher ones too. Or I'm sorry, was it Stitcher or Primetime? I can't get the Primetime one to like copy and paste, but okay. Thank you. All right, so before I get into this episode, whose site are you on? And then I'll get into them too. But if we're literally going to do Kay and Wendy and the Jossie. So Jossie, Wendy, Karen, and Kay. Angel, Giselle. Confrontation about the pictures, about her saying that she filters her pictures. Stacy and everybody else. Stacy and Ashley and everybody else. Ashley's got balls, dude. Ashley needs to shut up. Everything she is the messiest bitch there is. Like she's got like so many friggin' issues that like with Michael that she's like really like I don't know. I want her to go. I would need her to go. But so let's see. Oh my god. Wendy accuses police of legal arrest. Okay, jeez. All right. I'm not gonna see the chat, guys, because I'm getting my notes. But Mimir, actually I'll look at my Instagram chat. Is the Instagram's on, right? I hate that it never tells me I'm live. Should say Krista Marie Miller. Reality Krista Marie is live. Why can't I see my live chat? I don't understand why I can't see my live chat. Let me just see you guys again real quick. All right, so you guys are right here. The chat's up here. That's that. I know there's a lot watching. I'm gonna get to the notes right now. I just cannot see the chat. If it's an emergency, I will. No, you know what? I'll watch it this way. Krista, get it together. Give me a minute, guys, because it's like I'm just kidding. I'm like, give me a minute. Guys, if you are just watching me for the first time, I told you fast forward the first 10 minutes. But if you're live, I apologize. I just missed my people, and I don't want to start without them. And I don't want to miss any chats, but I hate that I can't pay attention to the chat and the thing. Watch this. See, Chris, that's what I said. Don't pay attention to the chat, Krista. But how do we only have yeah, that won't open. Okay. I can't watch it. I give up. There we go. Oh, look, an ad. I'm going to pay for it. Oh, also, there is a Cash App link. Super chats, Cash App link, please. I don't ever ask for money. We are going to have a members only on Friday. I wanted to ask you guys what you guys wanted to do because there's a lot of members that don't know who we are because I got 10 free memberships, remember? Oh, I didn't put a background up. They put a background up, guys. Real Housewives of Potomac background. I watched a little bit of Salt Lake. I was like, oh God, I can't with them. There it is. Okay. You have that background. Oh, shut up. Sorry, I'm not telling you guys. I'm telling the stupid thing. Oh God. Oh, your background's up too long. Your background's up too long. You know, why can't you just work like a normal fucking iPhone, even though you're not an iPhone? Please work. Yay. Look at Louie's face just for a second. Okay. Can't really say it. Why don't I make it littler so you guys can see that thing? Littler, is that a word? All right. But I'm gonna see me too because I'm cute. Wait, watch this. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there we go. Okay. All right. Now I'm getting to the notes. Don't listen to me. I love you all. Listen, honey, do you want to come up? We're talking about Potomac though. And then we could talk about Lisa afterwards, but you're crazy. I don't know if I'm going to get over to my notes, but I'm going to put you know what, fuck it. I'll put the link in the chat, but please just listen, honey. If you're not talking about the show, just stay in the chat. Not you, listen, honey, but you know how like some people want to come up that just want to sit here, which is fine for normal times, but I'm trying to upload the first hour too. The podcast side, you know what I mean? I don't need just, but I love anybody that wants to come talk with me. I only watched half of Salt Lake, so okay. Get into the news. I dropped the link for Listen Honey for Jacqueline. And Lauren, anybody that wants to come up, you guys know who you are. That's gonna come up with la la la. And I'm going to you grab the link, right? Hopefully you did, because I'm going to delete it because I just realized that other people see it. I think hopefully somebody grabbed it. Am I really loud, Lauren? All right, I'll just leave it up there. It's too much of a nightmare to send it to you on Instagram. I'm probably wasting my time. You're probably saying no, you don't want to come up. But just in case, I don't want to like, hey guys, oh shit, hi, BarberCon 2025. Hang on, so I promise I'm getting to the show right now. I promise. You know what, Lauren, you have it. Okay, I'm live on Instagram. Just how to go say hi to people. I promise I'm getting to it right now. And do I have cable TV? No. I mean, I don't have cable anymore, but I have TV. Like I have Hulu or something. I mean, I have I don't know. I don't know. It says there's an episode of Real New Jersey. A new episode? Huh. On Bravo? Jacqueline's in a new episode. What can you pull it up? Like pull it up and see what it is. Yeah, I don't understand either. Check it out and see what it says on that in Google. All right, I'm gonna get to my notes. Yes, I don't know if yes is. Yes, you're coming up. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll look it up. We'll look it up after this. All right. Geez, there's a lot of people. Okay. Is it all mess? Oh no, it's not. And now you guys also change it to all messages. That's why I'm not seeing them all. Why would they automatically stay that way? Okay. All right. All right, guys. Sorry. Potomac. Episode 4, Tropic like it's hot. Now, they go so after their Preakness, the black-eyed Susan Day, they're headed to Nevis, which is an island, which is I never heard of, but it looks awesome. It's in the Caribbean. The new girl Angel, she's struggling to fit in. Angel Massey, I like her. I just didn't like the way that Giselle treated her. So we have Giselle and Angel. whose side are you on? It's just crazy. Like, she questions her about her heavily filtered pictures. Wendy jumps in and she starts to talk about Charisse and something about Angel and Charisse's interaction. So for some reason they're going after Angel. Also, Stacy and Giselle clash, of course. Stacy claps back at Giselle because of the rumors about Stacy says that she's dating, that Giselle is dating a football star and not telling anybody about it. Which again, if she is, then she's not telling anybody about it, it's probably serious. And also Kay is also like fighting with Wendy and Jossie as well, which is weird because they're supposed to be best friends. Now, my thing with Wendy is I feel like she's being a projector now because I don't know, like, she's trying to say that the cops that she's not guilty, but she seems to be she just seems like she's, I don't want to say projecting, or maybe it's just because we know now what happened. Like maybe it feels like she's projecting or she's deflecting or something. But so my voice went up. So they were the end of the Preakness. It was episode 3. I'm sorry, on the way to Preakness. The whole chin check conversation at Kay's condo. After that, they were all supposed to be fine, right? But the entire trip, Kay spends the entire trip throwing digs at Stacy and Wendy. And then, Wendy made a big deal out of it because she said that she was invited to the Preakness by the president or something, or the first lady of something. I don't know who the first lady of who is, but they're all going to this Black Eyed Susan event. And Wendy's trying to act like she is just like too good for everybody. And she's too good for the drama. She's too good to fight with people. But Wendy she just made a big deal out of it because she was invited. But anyway, so Kate decides that she's going to have a conversation with Jossie, and Jossie shows up at Preakness. I thought she was a friend. I don't know why she's just popping up now, but Kate confronted her about something that Wendy supposedly told her, and it was something about not inviting her to something. But she just goes after Wendy, and because she's mad about everything else that happened off camera. They start going back and forth, and Jossie throws shade too about Greg and Kay because about Greg and Kay breaking up. That's what it was. What are you guys saying? Oh my God, I wasn't at the bottom of the thing. Oh, you guys are talking about that. Okay. So anyway, Jossie shows up at Preakness, and apparently because she is engaged to a football player or whatever, the one lady, I think, is it Angel that's married to one? I don't know. She starts saying something about her being like a wag, which I think is just a wife of a football player. I don't know what the big deal is, but anyway, Kay and Greg were making fun of Jossie and their baby mama drama, right? And so Jossie starts going back at Kay about Greg. And she said, "You're marrying a man that had 2 kids on you." So this is Jossie saying, "Okay, Kay saying to Jossie, you're marrying a man that had 2 kids on you." And she's like, "I understand you're going through a lot, but Kay's like, I'm not going through nothing. I'm not going through anything." And that's what Kay said anyway. But see, I didn't know that Greg had 2 kids on her. Like, whatever, man. But right there, Jossie's like, you know what? She definitely became a full-time housewife at the time. I don't know. Like, feels like they're trying to replace Kay with Jossie. But anyway, Jossie was just like making sure that she pointed out the fact that Kay and Greg are having issues or something. And it's like, what? And then she's been called a wag. She said that she's always going to be a fiance, never a wife or some shit like that. Whatever. But Giselle puts this trip together, which again, she acts like she paid for it. And you know that Bravo paid for it. But on the trip also, which for some reason, she like literally always does these like economy seat trips, like where she doesn't, like, she said she pays for everything, but she's like, they don't even go first class. It's weird. Also, she's again supposedly hiding a boyfriend or whatever, but when they get there, they land in customs. They were in customs, and they were greeted with like champagne and food. And then they also went on a yacht and all this crap. So like Wendy's like, this is giving me White Lotus vibes. So basically 9 of them are traveling on a boat, which is like, you know what happens when they're on boats. Angel misses the memo because apparently camouflage was not allowed in Nevis, which I don't understand. And she had something camouflage on, but she had to go literally get another bag or something. She had to throw hers out. In the bottom of so they had the economy plane, but Jossie rode in the back of the plane, and she's like, because everybody had to wait for her. But then because she had to throw out her camouflage. And then her and Kay go again back and forth during the yacht ride because they're sitting there like literally back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They get to Nevis. Angel didn't want Jossie to come on the trip. Don't know why. She says, well, that's what she told Giselle, and that's what she brought up. Giselle tried to deny, or Angel tried to deny it. She said, I didn't say that. And she's like, even if I said it on camera, it's like literally Jossie and Kay are like starting to fight again over this whole thing. And I'm sorry, they got me in my nose too. But Kay is like, I'm not phony, you're phony. And Jossie's like, if you're not fake and phony, then what did you say about Wendy? And she was talking about Wendy to Kay a whole 6 months ago. But he's like, see, Kay, that's why we're not friends. Okay. So I'm just going to move on to the Whose Side Are You On parts because, sorry, let me see what do you see what happens when I try to read? I sound like I'm having a stroke, don't I? I cannot read notes. It's so weird. Even though I'm the one that took these ones. But so now I just read a bunch of like Whose Side Are You On stuff. But the whole fight, like the whole time, I don't know why these women are fighting with each other. And Wendy needs to stop deflecting. She's gonna have nobody left if she keeps this up because she was like, we'll get into it right now. Hold on. So apparently Angel was hanging out with Jossie, and she took a picture and she really highly edited it apparently. But it's the first time that literally I've never seen them argue about this. I've never seen Giselle call anybody out like this, but she does. So not even just Giselle, Ashley too. They confronted her about her social media presence, how she filters her pictures. And Giselle's like, I stumbled across the selfie of Angel where she looked noticeably different as her confessional compared to what we've all seen on screen. And then the editors were like pointed out a side by side like 50 times of her. And it does, I mean, she does look a little bit filtered, but I think that her makeup has a lot to do with it. She also had a baby just recently, like, or 19 months ago or something. So I don't know. Angel kind of like laughed it off. She's like, this is the one that's not filtered. She swears it's not filtered. She said it was an older picture. But she's like, let's be real. These pictures do look like me. Now, I'm a little delusional as well. I will look at my I just made the Who's Starting On the podcast, the logo again with my face on it. And I probably think I look just like that. And I know I probably look nothing like it because it's filtered to fuck. But then you guys see me on here. And the only thing it's filtered is a little bit. Well, now I have the filters in my face. Now I filler and Botox again in my face. But it's a little bit of a smoothing thing. But I use that because in between Botox, it looks like I've had. But anyway, so that's the first argument between Giselle and Angel. What do you guys think about that? Like, whose side do you want? I think Giselle's an asshole for even bringing it up. She could have just talked shit behind her back like she does with everybody else instead of saying it to her face. But the fact that her and Ashley were talking about it, Ashley's got balls, dude. Ashley walks around like with her forehead, like, I don't know what happened to her forehead. She's got a 6 head. And it's like, I don't know why either one of them have to talk about people's looks. But Angel's like, look, I don't know. It's a long picture, a long time ago. I swear this isn't a filter, blah, blah, blah. But then the conversation gets like even more escalated because she's like, you're holding yourself to a different standard or some shit like that. And she caught she said it to like Angel. She's like, this is embarrassing. Giselle's like, she embarrasses her with the selfie. But like on top of that, Wendy's calling her out and saying that she's holding everybody else to a different standard. And I don't know. Angel said that Giselle's holding her to a different standard and that nobody else is welcoming to her. And she's like, if you guys would just approach me, then you would know me. You would get to know me better, but nobody is even bothered. So Angel's having issues. She said she's not feeling welcome in the group. But she's been friends with Kay for 20 years. So it's funny that Kay's just being, not funny, but it's kind of fucked up that I don't know if she's like sitting under Kay's. Like I say, like look at her, like they look at Kay, like they always want to like, I don't know, be a, like mean girls to her. Speaking of Giselle and Robin needs to shut the, I can't stand the fact they still have a podcast. Robin needs to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about Wendy's goddamn shit. You are a fraud, bitch. Your husband is a fraud. I'm looking at Instagram, sorry. Your husband is a goddamn fraud. Like, really? You couldn't even stay on the show. Like, you didn't even fake it. Like you have all this freaking drama. Oh my God, you're telling us that, oh, it was he paid for this girl's shit. What, bitch? What are you talking about? That was a lie. Talking about there's receipts and you don't, yeah, whatever, man. All right, so now we have Stacy on the outside of the group as usual, which I liked Stacy last year. Don't like her this year. I liked her for like 2 days. Jacqueline, you coming up? Guess you're not coming up. No. Okay. I can't believe there's many people watching. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm picking my nose, guys. I'm not picking my nose. I just have. Guys, look at the. I don't know if you guys can see. I feel like my eyes getting black and blue again. It's starting to go away. I think I put a lot of makeup on it. Oh shoot. Sorry. But do you see the puff? Look at that. I had all done in here. I had all that filled. I had this all done. I had this done. This. I had all my forehead and my eyes lifted. It was a whole thing. I didn't plan on doing all that. But I was like, you know what? This is the one I get like for Christmas. And now I don't have to go back for like 8 months. Just to like maybe I'll have to go back in between that like one time for Botox. But it'll be a lot cheaper. So I got paid by YouTube, you know what I mean? George lets me keep my YouTube money and use it for that. So all of it went to that. But like I said, I want to have a members only. Even though if you're not a member, you can come anyway. But I try to buy everybody memberships. I don't know, but I want you guys to decide, like, what do you guys want to, should I, something that we can put, like, only members only? I don't know. I hate to do that to people, but, like, I feel like I owe you guys that, because even the new people, I don't know, maybe I'll let you guys decide what kind of members only you want. Or maybe we'll just do like what me and Lauren did, have a discussion about anything we, something that's on our minds or whatever. But, Lauren, I'm going to do Friday night if, I don't know if you're interested. Do another maybe, like, check-in, mental health check-in, spiritual thing or something. Let me know. Anybody else too? I love the fact that you're here. Terry, I love you. I miss you. Guys, I haven't, it's not like, I don't even think that I'm just like ignoring just one certain, like I wasn't talking to anybody. I was trying to just stay away from, not this, but like just, I was trying to just focus on like meditating and like, I felt like the new earth energy coming in and I just needed to like do that. And I just wanted to, like, they said to clear your mind and not have a lot to worry about. And this was starting to stress me out because I couldn't get my notes done right. I was just getting really overwhelmed with, like, trying to get everything situated. Like, I try to do notes now, and I love the fact that my mirror helps me. But I just realized even doing myself, I'm having a hard time with them. Me and Erin used to recap a whole show with no notes. But Erin would keep me in on point. All right, so we did the selfie with Giselle. How embarrassing. She was embarrassing Angel, which I thought was fucked up. Okay, I'm definitely on Angel's side with that one. Now, basically, Stacy and this whole thing, we get back with her husband, her American divorce timeline, which is weird again. So they get to Nevis, and Giselle gave everybody a customized embroidered bathrobe and a personalized note to welcome them for the trip because it's Giselle's trip, except for Stacy. See, she got Stacy a plain bathrobe and a blank card, right? Stacy's like, you know what? I'm rolling with the punches. She's at so they go to the first dinner and she gets some revenge on Giselle. She's like, Giselle, I have a screenshot of you at the date with an NFL player. And she tried to call her out for not being forthcoming about her personal life. It's like, Stacy's like, it's beyond me that you hold this standard for me. I have to show you who I am and be accountable who I'm dating. And Stacy's like, but you're always talking about my relationship. Why don't we talk about yours, Giselle? And that's when she rips out this whole thing. She's like, you have a whole man. I know, Kathy, I agree. Well, this is the thing. They have to force them to hang out. When it gets to this toxic level, they force them to hang out. So it's like now they force them to do these stupid drinking games when they go to dinner, and that's how they get their content. But Giselle acted like she didn't know. She's like, you know what? No, I'm single, and she's like, nope, no storyline here. She's like, if I was dating somebody, you would know about it. And just as Stacey's like, you know what? You've never been forthcoming about your life. And Giselle's like, well, I have actually. And she's like, if I want to hold something to myself, I'll do it as long as I can. which I agree. And listen, I wouldn't bring, well, I wouldn't be on a show like this because I would kill my mental health. But I sure as heck would not expect my relationships or friendships to last, because if you're friends with people, you can't be on this show together because you have to fuck each other over or you're fired. You know, unless you're Teresa and you're like, you decide to like literally do it in real life. But so then that was that. Oh, and then we get Giselle. I didn't get the filter pics or whatever, but like, so at dinner, like I said, she brings up the social media pictures and questions her authenticity. She said, "You look completely different." She's like, "That is not you. I feel catfish," Giselle says about Angel. She's like, she pulls out the pictures and she's like, no, this isn't you. And she's like, "No, that's me." And she's like, "No, it's not." And they're like arguing about it. And everybody agrees that they think it's filtered. I don't know if it is. I don't care. But it is completely fucking rude anyway. It's so ignorant. I don't understand. Because Angel's like, "You know what? It's really like super rude that you said that. And, you know, I don't understand where it's coming from." And then literally Angel's like, she started to get defensive, and Stacy and Tia both literally tried to de-escalate the situation. But Stacy offered a theory and said that maybe Angel had gradually over-filtered pictures because she realized how, like, I don't know, she started talking about like how you can overly filter. And I get it, you can, but I don't think that's the case. I think she filtered, "Hey, Lady Virgo." But, you know, it literally, she tried to bring that up and everybody kind of just turned on Stacy, which is funny because, you know, like she tried to de-escalate it, but she's I don't know why everybody's good for Stacy. I think they think she's a liar. But so then literally, like, another conflict between Angel brings up that her and Giselle were talking about Jossie. And basically, because Giselle didn't have any issues with Angel before, but the fact that they had the filter picture thing, and then before the trip, Jossie's invitation, Angel and Kay told Giselle they had reservations about inviting Jossie. They didn't want her there, and they suggested that Giselle invite Charisse instead. So Jossie didn't know this, but this is what Angel and Kay had told her, and I don't know why, but like, so Angel claimed that she only suggested Charisse and that she didn't want Jossie not to come. Basically, she thinks that Jossie's just a wag or something, which is stupid. She's marrying a guy, even though he had 2 kids before he met her, and he said about a baby. You know, I don't think that Charisse should be there. I think Charisse is a hot mess. I like the ladies that are there now. I don't know why they're all fighting with each other. In case they have to like pick this, they have to like pick it up a little bit, because we can't be having these 1-year wonders or first season wonders and then they're gone, you know? So even so, now Ashley, she starts to get in on the filtered pictures. She's like, "Yeah, I know they're filtered, blah, blah, blah." You know, it's Giselle and Ashley are the fakest bitches there are. So it's like, you know, they're liars, they're deflectors, and every freaking episode, Ashley tries to deflect to some stupid fucking argument that doesn't make any sense. It's like, why are you literally like acting like you haven't been messing around with Michael for years, like back and forth. You are the one who's dating all these guys. You go on this Love Hotel, you're dating Josh, you're not dating Josh, you're talking to a guy here, like, mind your fucking business. Like, really, Ashley Darby, mind your fucking business. Okay. So Jossie gets there, and Giselle, she's like, first of all, Giselle's like, you know, Giselle told Angel that that was the whole Charisse thing. Wendy then calls out Angel. She's like, "You're very inconsistent, Angel." She's like, "You know, you're very combative. You were very earlier. She's like, you seem less confrontational with Giselle when you tried to expose her or something." But Wendy's like, "You know, Kay and I have been Kay had been bad mouthing her to Angel before the trip too." Wendy tells her that. Kay's also, she's like, you know, because of Giselle running her mouth and saying that, you know, you didn't want her to come, you didn't want Jossie to come. It starts a whole nother argument, and it's all like a bunch of denials and stuff. Stacy's still yelling about the relationship with Sean Spriggs. That's apparently who, you know, that's who Giselle's dating. Then all of a sudden, Giselle's like, "Well, Stacy," she's like, "How about you? Why don't you tell us how you're pursuing this former NFL player, Chris Samuels?" And basically, she's like, "You know, you haven't told anybody about that." And Stacy's like, "No, me and Chris have been very close. Me and Chris," basically saying her and Chris were hanging out. There's just nothing to it. And it's like, really? I think it's fucking messy. I don't know. You guys are over here. I'm looking over here. That is the fucking messiest thing I've ever. Stacy, that's probably why I'll never like her again. She's a homie hopper, and she's supposedly back with her husband. So what are you trying to get with Chris Samuels for? If you and your husband had any issues, like any thoughts of getting back together, you and Chris Samuels, I don't know. It's just so fucking messy. It's just so bad. Why would you do that? Is that for a storyline? It seems like that might be for a storyline. But Giselle's like, you started pursuing Chris, and some homegirl, she says, my homegirl told us that you were trying to get close to him. Giselle, she's like, Giselle, she said that Stacey's relationship with her ex-husband's fake, and Giselle's trying to give herself a storyline by bringing this up. Just, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so then Giselle's petty she gets really petty, and she starts to explain to Stacey that she thinks that she's fake, and that's why she didn't give her a bathrobe or anything like that. Then Stacey pulls out her phone and shows Jossie the pictures of Giselle with her new dude. Which again, she's like, I might be dating a guy, but we're not together. But he's actually pretty good. He's a good looking dude. He's bald too. And then Jossie's like, well, I have somebody for her. Something like that. You guys, did you guys watch the show? See. Then we have Ashley and Stacey. So did I ever talk about this? Ashley's okay. So Ashley starts literally talking about Stacey's timeline. She's like, you're literally talking about her timeline with TJ, her husband, Chris Samuels. Now you're back with your husband. Ashley has all, like I said, she has never to talk, but she called Stacey the devil. And I'm sorry, at one point Ashley and I think it's like Angel or whatever, they get into it, and it's funny because Angel's like, Ashley, I don't know what part of that you're not getting. Like basically called her out. It was good. I forget what part it is. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place. I apologize. I'm trying not to be. But everybody's the people that are arguing, I just don't understand it. So Stacey resurfaced back up again, and she starts to go against Giselle again. And she's like, you guys are going at me 24/7. I don't deserve this. And she's like, I'm trying to roll with the punches. She's like, but it's just gonna be too much. And then Angel's like, I feel like I'm also being targeted, which I feel like she is too, which is weird. Like, why would you bring up somebody's filtered pictures? Then how good they get on the boat. They go on the yacht, which is, how women on boats are. So Wendy the whole time is we have Wendy and Angel going after Jossie. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know what the deal is, but it's just Giselle wanted Angel, or said that Angel wanted Sharice there instead of Jossie. But Wendy's like, yeah, I agree with her. And it's a double standard. Wendy points out that Angel's demeanor is completely different when Giselle is challenging her authenticity. But it's like, you're talking about authenticity, but you have filtered pictures. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is crazy. So Wendy's accusing Angel of challenging her authenticity because she decided to filter her pictures and then denied it. And it's so weird. Wendy's like, you're completely misunderstanding something like that. She's like, you just hold her to a higher standard, including Giselle. And I'm like, huh? Wendy brought up the comment Angel made about the friggin', oh, I'm sorry, this is the comment about the higher status WAG. And I'm like, okay. Now, remember, WAGs was a stupid freaking reality show that these women were not going to get married, which I don't know what the deal is with it, but I don't think it's a bad thing to be a WAG, whatever. But she decided, Wendy wanted to point out that Angel should have dominance over this group instead of not Jossie, which is weird. So Angel feels left out and misunderstood. Wendy's attacking her, and other cast members also, like Kay, she's also like getting in the middle with Jossie and all that shit. So Jossie and Wendy literally, which is, I don't understand. Wendy said that she wanted to invite Sharice, but I don't get it. Is Sharice going to be part of the group? I don't know why. I don't even know why Sharice's name was even brought up. I see you guys are talking, but I like the fact you guys are there for each other. What else do we have? Wendy's accusations with Key. Yeah, I don't know how. I didn't know that they had felt Jossie. Angel's trying to separate her actions because she's like, I'm doing Angel's like doing Kay's bidding. Angel's like, no, Kay was her friend. They've been friends for 20 years. But Wendy's like, Wendy keeps attacking her. And I don't get it because we know what happens with Wendy coming up. All right, that's all I have for notes, guys. But I also have a bunch of other stuff for this. There's like the Watch What Happens Live. Stacy was on. And let me get back to you guys. You guys are talking about. And see how many people are here. Has it been a half hour yet? I guess Jacqueline's not coming up. I love you guys. Please think about all right, guys. Just get it out of your head. You're not going to have cancer. Anybody, we're on the most benevolent timeline available. And in this timeline, we don't have disease or anything like that. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself. I didn't watch Salt Lake yet. I watched half of it. But I'm seeing if I want to wait a little bit to do Salt Lake because again, I only watched the first half of it. I love you guys too. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't see that first. All right. Let me see. I have the previews for next week. Salt Lake. Not Salt Lake. This one. I love all you guys. Love you. 107. Wow, Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, people on X. I didn't see you guys over there. Hi, X people. Facebook. Nobody on Facebook. Twitch. I'm on live on Instagram, right? So, hi, Instagram people. Nobody over here. Weird. Facebook. Is Facebook on? All right. Facebook is on, right? I am live on Facebook. Am I live on Facebook? Yes. Okay. Hi, Facebook. Okay. Okay. Just checking. And Twitter. Okay. A lot of people on Twitter. If you guys are watching on Twitter, hi. Again, I want to remind you to check out the Real Housewives of New Jersey episode, that Patreon bonus episode. I guess I'll call it bonus. I don't know. It's not going to be free much longer. I'm going to make it private for her because she's behind a paywall. Me and Housewife Historian are doing the series, and I cannot wait to get into it and talk about the other stuff that she has. There's so many receipts. And I also put it, so please check it out. It's only $7.50 a month. Just come and support. And we're going to be recording a lot of them, I think, together. So I'm excited. And I'm glad that, like, see, now I have no anybody in this Bravo sphere or like Housewives sphere. And I have no falling out. Like, her and I are now talking. So, like, I haven't fell out with anybody else in Bravo. So it feels good to, like, to still have, have my friend back, I guess you'll say. And then not to have Teresa wrote it for us, or like the Judy stuff wrote it for us. But yes. So yeah, they were trying to say, so thank you for asking. Ramiro, thanks. Let me see your comments. So basically, Giselle's trying to say that Angel she filters her pictures too much. And she's like, it's not you. And it's like, why are you going to sit there and argue with somebody about that shit? Like, why are you literally trying to, the women on the show don't like each other? It's weird. They don't like each other. You're absolutely right. They don't. It's so strange. Thanks for bringing that up. You're right. They don't like each other. It's like, well, Jassy was supposedly friends with Kay for a long time. So I don't know why she's going after her. You're not feeling it either. I don't exactly. Don't you feel like, what the hell's going on, Lady Virgo? Like, I don't understand why they can't all just get along. Trashley needs to fucking go. Wendy, we don't know what's going on with Wendy. I'm trying to think that that this is all not true, or somehow, like, it's not what they say it is. I'm going to have to, like, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt because I've been watching true crime and they do lie. They do target people. They lie. I mean, we'll see. But, like, I don't know. I feel like she's kind of snobby. And, like, if you're literally being a snob like this and then you actually did what you did, the season's not going to age well for you, Wendy. And it's like, how much more money do you need? Like, if you did anything, how much more money? You know what I'm saying? I was liking it until I realized, like, that they're all, like, And it's like not even good shade. It's like ignorant shade, like calling people with like filters and shit. I don't like it. I don't like actually questioning people's relationships when she's got the worst one of them all. She's dating multiple guys too. So what the fuck is your problem? Why Stacey? Can't Stacey fuck who she wants? Unless it's Chris. You can't fuck Chris Samuels. That's just messy. That's a homie hopper right there. We don't need homie hopper, Stacey. Why don't you just be happy with somebody? Like, why do you got to be with somebody? I'm not. I'm starting to be with Giselle. Not believe her relationship. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair. I'm trying not to. I didn't know if my face was gonna look good enough to like. I couldn't even put mascara on the bottom. My face is so puffed up. But I mean, for the most part, you can see how it's gonna look, right? Sorry, ADHD. I sidetrack a lot. So, all right, let me just open up this thing. See, look how different now. Wait. That's fucking filtered to shit. I look nothing like that. I gotta fix that. See what I mean? It happens, Stacey. Angel, it happens. She is fucking overrated. I swear, man. She's overrated, and so is Heather Gay. Heather Gay's very overrated. Who do you guys think is the most overrated housewife in franchise history? Fucking mine's Kyle Richards. She is fucking old. She is a goddamn fucking loser. Kyle Richards is so overrated. She is so Teresa. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. She's washed up, overrated. She's a fucking hypocrite. She's a liar. She doesn't. Where's the 70 million, Kyle? Like, you're my next victim. Yeah, I know. That's no fun. No. Who do you think's the most underrated housewife? Underrated in history. I can't even think who's underrated. I don't know. I was going to say Dolores, but no, like underrated, like doesn't get I mean, I can't even think who's the most underrated housewife in my eyes. Candace. I mean, she's gone, but like, do you think? I think she like Giselle left the show. Giselle left the show. Giselle needs to go. I'm not over what she did to Chris and Candace. I don't know who's the most underrated. Teresa, Kyle, and Giselle. They are the most overrated. Yep. Teresa's not even rated any longer. Actually, this is the thing. Kim and Dana were talking yesterday on their lives, and they think that the only reason Teresa's on these panels is because it's more of like a legacy thing, and it's probably like her goodbye BravoCon. I really am worried at the fact that she's going still. I think it's kind of because Gia's there anyway, so why would you know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's weird. Do you think it's weird that I don't know. I just feel like we're going to announce the next season of Jersey, and I don't think she's going to be a part of it. I think they're going to announce it at BravoCon. I think the new ladies are going to be there that you guys haven't met yet. They got to start filming soon. Oh, guess who followed me back finally? Kim D. Because I had to tag her, and I tagged her in the thing I was talking about Louis, how he was wearing Nuno's pajamas, and how I say me and Kim never got a vote. That's not fair. We live here too. We don't feel safe when you wear Nuno's pajamas. So we should get a vote, right? Well, we didn't get one. So I clipped that part and I tagged Kim in it. And he's not. Yeah, but she's not under. I think they know that. But the fact that they fucking literally got rid, like they let her go, they let her go, like not let her go, but like they pushed her out, makes me so upset. I don't know, that's crazy that many people. Oh, you know why? I think the like button is sharing this out too. You know. All right, so let's watch this. Sorry, I was going to share this. What's I doing? What was happening? Oh no. All right, so watch what happens live, Stacey. The 2 clips of it. Let's see.
So many of my patients.
I refuse to pay for premium. They should give us
Samuelson on.
Okay. And can you guys see it? I gotta unmute it. I'm not enough, guys. Oh shoot. You're gonna hear it. Shoot. Hold on, let me figure this out. That one will be okay. You there?
Threads.
Okay. Wait, let me see. Can you guys hear it? Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Stacy is a mountain delusion. I know. I know it's good housewife material, right? Rob is gonna fuck me on this. Watch. I gotta fix for it. Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. Let me just this. Please guys don't mess with me. I'm just trying to give you guys a play.
Said it best for Stacy. How do you maintain composure when all the women are going in on you? I would lose it. You are one cool cucumber. They keep coming, and she doesn't break a sweat.
Not at all.
No.
I think when you know who you are, like I know who I am, I know my truth, and you cannot shake me.
Come on.
Yes, I will
like a
always
tree.
rise.
Yes, yes. Did you feel that Giselle's reasoning for not monogramming the robe was justified or petty?
It was so petty, but I mean, that's so Giselle, right? Pretty
Yes.
and always petty. That's Giselle.
Sisters, what did you think of the robe?
I thought it was iconic,
Yeah.
but I did think that it became less iconic when Giselle had to explain
Yes.
why it was a
Yes.
read, where she
Yes.
was like, well, I don't know who you are. That's why I couldn't write on the card. So it kind of
Weird.
deflated it a little.
Right.
Yeah.
What did we think about Angel and the photo, Stacy?
You know, I am rooting for the new girls in all forms that they present.
Okay.
She used to look like
Sisters?
that. I scrolled back on Instagram the minute I saw it, and I saw some similar looks.
Okay, well,
Okay.
she was used to.
Okay.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Eric T emailed Stacy, what exactly is the truth about you and Chris Samuels, and were you expecting the info to be brought up in the group?
I wasn't expecting that. I know Chris socially, and he's a great guy. So I was
How do you know him
completely
socially?
floored that I was sort of like guilty by association. Just because you know someone doesn't mean that you're dating them. It's ridiculous.
Well,
Curious your thoughts. I saw Wendy posted positively regarding a comment that you made on her Instagram. You two are clearly very tight. Have you spoken to her, and what's been your reaction to all this?
I saw Wendy last week,
Okay.
and it was emotional. I saw her, and we just held each other. I support her. I'm her friend, and I can't wait for her to tell her story.
why isn't she telling it now? What do you mean tell her story? That I'm confused. You know what I mean? I'm a little confused by that statement. Why is she waiting to tell her story? Tell it now, because I want to know that,
If you're over 50 and you're not dermaplaning, you're
you know. I feel good. I'm glad that she was there, but like, wait, did I miss it? That's it. Let's go to the next one. I mean, why? Tell us, Wendy. You know what I mean? So here is an article that you pulled up for me. Let's see that she said about the police. I want to read it to you guys. Where is my lens? I hope we do another Jersey episode today. So now it says, oh, you guys can see my it's in my email. Sorry guys. So I'll read it to you guys. Wendy accuses police of illegal arrest amid insurance fraud investigation. Wendy Osefo attends the 6th annual Urban One Honors, Best in Black, presented by TV One at Coca-Cola on January. What is this? What is that? January 2024. What's that to do with anything? Okay. Wendy and Osefo are claiming that the recent arrest in Maryland was illegal, demanding all charges be dropped and evidence suppressed. Wow. She's trying to suppress the evidence? Why? The couple was arrested on fraud charges after allegedly making false statements to insurance companies about burglary. Wendy, okay, what was this? Okay, so in newly filed court documents, Wendy Osefo is claiming her arrest in Maryland alongside her husband on October 9th was illegal. After being arrested amid insurance fraud investigation, Wendy Osefo and her husband, Eddie Osefo, are claiming the arrest was illegal. That doesn't mean it's... In the court documents filed by an attorney on Friday, October 17th, the 41-year-old Real Housewives of Potomac star is demanding all charges be dropped, citing defects in charging document. Where? I want to see. I gotta foil these. The reality TV figure is also demanding that all evidence be suppressed because of an unlawful search. It doesn't mean it's not fucking evidence, though, search and seizure. And she's asking all wire and verbal communications to be suppressed because of unlawful. So she's saying they had no rights to do it. So she wants to suppress it, that we'll never hear. The filing also claims Wendy was arrested illegally. Her attorney said all admissions, statements, or confessions should not be allowed as evidence because they were unlawfully obtained. The filing arrived nearly 10 days after the reality TV star and the 41-year-old founder of Happy Eddie were arrested on October 9th on fraud charges, and after a grand jury indicted the pair on charges of insurance fraud, conspiracy fraud, and making false statements to the police. The couple was released on $50,000 bail. So it was the break-in that we know about, and she reported it April 2024 while they were in Jamaica. Said that several luxury items were stolen, but the security camera saw nobody, which I don't know why I didn't think of that. Prosecutors also made statements. That's the thing. How can you lie, Stacey? I mean, how can Wendy lie when she's saying that there's a break-in, but there's nothing on camera? Wendy also requested that her child be separated from her and her co-defendants. Who are her co-defendants? Whoa, hold on. Wendy also requested her child be separated from that of her co-defendants. And a related motion, her attorney urged prosecutors to hand over any evidence they intend to use, including a full list of witnesses expected to testify, and the result of any lie detector test conducted by the investigators. Wow. Okay. The filing also sought information on whether any confidential informants were involved. I want to know if they were too, along with the copies of all. Okay, police reports. I want to see if we can get them. A hearing is scheduled for November 9th. Court will dismiss the charges. I'm going to literally check to see the court documents. A political commentator, blah, blah. She says she's denying it. Wow. Where you guys at? So, yeah, really, that definitely. Let me see if lenses come in. I'm going to talk about Salt Lake when she comes up. And definitely Friday, we're going to do Salt Lake, a whole episode of Salt Lake. But I know that, like, you guys always like talking about other progress stuff. All right, let's see. I finished reading that. So, I mean, listen, suppressing the evidence. Let me see. Is there a link to the? I want to see if I get the documents. Oh, here she comes. Okay, sorry to bug you. Love you. See you in a minute. I mean, listen, she's trying to suppress the evidence. I don't know if that's going to work, but why can't I get the charging document? I'm going to see. So TMZ can get them. I want them. Okay. No links to the document. Because I want to see what's in there. All right. Well, let's get out of there. Okay, she's coming up now. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you turn it up a little bit?
How are you?
I'm good. I am better today. I want to show you my face real quick. I don't know if you can see it from here.
What happened?
Well, I got my Botox and fillers yesterday.
Yeah.
And I went overboard. And so all right, hold on, I'll show you. You can see how swollen my eyes are.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I
Dude,
do. I see.
Yeah, I put a lot of makeup on it, but I don't think it'll look good when it's done. I'm just like, I was like, I have to go live. I missed everybody, even though we were live Friday.
I know. Your hair looks so good though. It's so shiny and so healthy. Like,
Aw,
you should get a collab for your hair, like some
I
products.
really
'Cause
should.
if I feel like your hair looks amazing, like all the time. It always looks good.
I was like, I'm waiting for somebody to be like, either like Amazon, because I buy hair from there like constantly. I spend a lot of money on my hair.
Yeah.
I just got a gloss treatment on my hair.
Uh-huh.
So that's why it looks all shiny. But oh my God. First, I keep telling everybody about our episode for Patreon. I thought it was so freaking good. I didn't like it at first, and I was like, and I listened to it. I was like, we're funny.
I think it's great.
I like it
I
too.
I thought it was good, you know? I mean, a little bit of a hiccup at the end, but that was it. Sorry, guys, I was logging into the comments. I had to log in so I can see what everyone's
I just thought it
saying.
was funny. I was like, I guess I'll say goodbye to everybody, but I was like, I hope she leaves this on here.
Yeah. Prayers for Jamaica. I'm seeing that in the chat. What's going on? Did something happen in Jamaica?
Hurricane, bad
Oh
hurricane.
man. Aw.
It's like
Okay.
crazy. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
Um,
definitely be thinking of them.
yeah, definitely send prayers to Jamaica. I feel
Aw.
like too, like a lot of this destruction that the earth is going to go through. I don't think it's going to be like, too devastating, but like this is it's a strong hurricane, but I don't know if it'll be that devastating. But like there's like all kinds of the Ring of Fire was like starting to act up, and we had earthquakes in Jersey. We had one last year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're gonna have another one. One of the most benevolent time not available.
Right.
But, I heard Ohio is also a portal. Isn't that Arkansas, Ohio, all these places that nobody would think of?
Ohio
like,
is so creepy. There's so many like mounds of well, there's I mean, it's just they have a lot of we have Serpent Mount. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it basically like aligns with like the it's like a serpent it's literally like a huge it's built on mounds, and it's like a trail. It's like a serpent, and it aligns perfectly with like the summer and winter solstice, and it's ancient, and they don't really I mean, I think they speculate on who built it and why, but I think it's like rumored that these mountains are sort of filled with like giants. I don't know, that's what they say. That a lot of people find like giant bones around Ohio that have been
funny.
confiscated from the government and the Smithsonian and stuff when people find these sort of artifacts. And there's actually that's so funny. I saw a guy, he was like live streaming from like a park in New Jersey where it's illegal to film. I didn't even it's right by you actually. It's
Really?
right. Yeah, and it's like it has like it's like a brick. I don't know if it's a wall or what it is, but like they tracked this guy down and wanted him to take his video down and everything. I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
I gotta check that.
Yeah, I'll have to find the exact name of it, but it's in that city that's like Hawthorne or whatever. Is it Hawthorne, New Jersey, or starts with an Hawknor? It starts with an H, I thought. Hackensack or something. New Jersey. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's an area code because I've seen it on my phone before. No? I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, there's Hackensack. There's Hackensack.
That's what it is. Okay, it's in Hackensack. That's correct. Yes. Because I was like, oh, I know that city. That's the area code that always comes up when people's attorneys from the Real Housewife in New Jersey call me. That's where all the attorneys are at.
You're right. You're right. They have. They used to be 609 area code. I don't know what happened, but
I just know the city.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I know. It was even funnier when oh my gosh, what is his name? I think he's like Kim D's attorney. What is his name? He hung up on me. He didn't like me.
He hung up on you.
He hung up on me. I think he like told me. I think he might have like used some profanities actually by the end of the conversation. Yeah, and hung up on me. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's been a while though.
Well,
you'll have that.
So one of the clips on Instagram from Friday night, I was talking about the Kim D thing, and I said me and Kim should get a vote. So she finally friggin' followed me back. I was like, oh good. I tagged her in it because after that stuff that happened with David, like I don't know, we just like it was weird. We kind of not fell out, but like just
lost touch, kind of stopped communicating. Did you see their live yesterday? I heard there was some tea on there about
Jennifer. I haven't seen the whole thing. I was waiting for you to come up because I only saw the end of it, but I didn't hear anything at the beginning.
Well, what I'm hearing is that, how Teresa posted on Facebook that photo of her in the red jacket. It's her, Jackie Goldschneider, Jennifer, last year. Lena.
Okay.
That was her name, Lena, I think. Wasn't that her name?
Yeah.
The one that Jennifer was trying to bring on the show, kind of. I think it's Lena, like Lina.
Okay.
Which was weird because so Teresa and Jennifer and Jackie are all in red, but Lena's in black, which like looks a little awkward. But I guess they were at the TED Talk, and who was also there is the one that you're not allowed to speak of, which I
Mm,
wanted to ask you, what's gonna
no
happen?
way.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa.
it gets worse. It gets worse. Are you gonna be allowed to ever talk about her if she gets
Wait
cast
a
on the
minute.
show? Are you gonna be able to talk about her?
Wait a minute. Wait, okay.
Okay,
Where
I
was
just am. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself because
because now
first
I'm
of
losing
all,
why is she okay?
she was telling Jennifer Aiden that she was the new best friend to Teresa, and she's getting cast for the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and yada 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 yada. And her and this in sort made Jennifer upset with Teresa. And Jennifer said that she's exposing Teresa on her podcast with the screenshots and everything,
Well,
that she was talking to the bloggers. I'm like, girl, we already exposed that. But go ahead, Jennifer, do what you do. I mean, if you want to, I mean, we ain't gonna be mad at you for it, but like,
wait, back the fuck up. Sit the fuck down, Jenny.
I swear to God.
Loser. That is housewife historian. That's her shit, not yours. You know, nothing you can fucking say is gonna fucking surprise anybody. You're
Nope.
not. Don't be no new news, Laura. Don't be a Laura. Don't people
Yep.
shit we already know. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know who I'm talking to, Jenny Aiden. I don't know where the fuck you're at, but shit the fuck down. Take a couple seats. And Teresa's new best friend. Oh my gosh. So where's this?
Yep.
So there's there a picture of this?
Well, there's a picture not of Michelle. There's a picture of Jennifer and Teresa, Lena, and Jackie Goldschneider all out that night, that Saturday night, that went to the TED Talk, and they must have met Michelle there. I don't know. Michelle's not in the picture. Lena's in the picture, and she's wearing black, and they're all wearing red. And I can't take Jackie Gold. Like I cannot. Well, I mean, first of all,
No.
Jennifer, if she's literally thought she had a chance back at New Jersey after her Jersey Mike skeptical, she's nuts. I'm sorry, but she's nuts. If she really, I mean, come on. Like, you did that to yourself. You can't even really blame Teresa because it wouldn't even have mattered if that even
No.
came out or not. If you would take that out of the scenario, out of the situation, and just focus on the Jersey Mike situation, that was enough to get you fired. That was enough to axe you from the Bravo family. You weren't really the most popular housewife to begin with. I mean, we're
No.
being real here, you know.
You're fucking.
And after that, could you blame Bravo for not? I mean, of course they're not gonna. I mean, come on, what are you
No,
thinking?
nobody wanted. Like, she's got to realize that we're also like we matter. The people that watch matter, and we don't like you now. Like what you did
Yeah.
is fucked up,
Just
and like you were already
despicable.
abusive. You know exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, despicable. And should be, I mean, and I don't even think she really gave a formal like apology. And that's neither here nor there. She did give some kind of half-ass apology, but it doesn't matter. It's too late. Like people in New Jersey are working class Americans. Like they're not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's wealthy people and it's a wealthy county and such, but like you still don't like I feel like New Jersey, New York, like those people like have a lot of heart, you know, like they take pride. And maybe if they don't work like a 40-hour-a-week job, they certainly have family and friends and loved ones who do. So when you act like that, you can't understand why your audience doesn't want anything to. I mean, come on. Like,
Yeah.
what the?
I mean, and you post it and laugh about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then you
Like,
don't think there's anything wrong with it, and you're mad that you got to apologize. Give me a break. And so she's mad at Teresa because of apparently Michelle, because like I said, Michelle's telling everyone that she's the new Jennifer Aiden.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm just having a hard time here. So I heard. So I don't want to say her name. I don't want it because I know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
I'll say it. Okay, we're talking about Michelle, the realtor.
We can say M. We can just say M.
Okay. Are you going to be allowed to talk about her if she is on the show? What happens then?
I don't know. It's more. It just. I don't want to start crying. Ugh.
Don't cry. Then don't even talk. We can change this. We can talk about.
I'm happy for her. I just feel like she's trouble. She's fucked up, and I can't say it. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's nothing's changed, you know. And like my friends that still fucking talk to her, I don't get it. I'm like, if you loved me, you wouldn't do that to me. Like you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand my family members. I don't understand my friends. I don't understand. And like BravoCom was the only time that I made a mistake by talking to her again because we just.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I don't know. I forgave her. I forgave her. it's like my heart is like torn in half. Like she's the other half of my soul, basically.
You
And
know, I
it's
know.
like, but
Listen, it's
I was
okay.
more
You
like,
never,
it was more like her recreating history, like before about our history,
right.
and then that happened, and then it's like, but so she's hanging out. So her and Teresa are besties again.
I mean, yeah, because of course, Michelle knows what we all know, and that is that Bravo, Teresa doesn't have a lot of people to film with. She doesn't have a lot of people, so it's like you got to be able to meet, you know, got to
Yeah,
be able to do what you got to do, and that means that Teresa needs a friend too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna make this work, if we're gonna go to Bravo, if we're gonna try to make this happen, like we gotta, you know,
yeah.
figure it out
Um,
because even if she does make up with Joe and Melissa, that still leaves who else? Because Margaret doesn't want anything to do with her. John and Rachel Fuda, I'm sure, don't want anything to do with her. Danielle, I don't think Bravo's even reached out to her. She didn't get invited to BravoCon, so I don't even think she's like an option for them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
and,
know.
and then she's, first of all, Teresa's Michelle hanging Michelle hanging out with Teresa. I will just say, hanging out with Teresa is weird anyway. Like they don't know that they're not like, she sold her house. That
Yeah,
was
but
it.
she don't care. That's the thing. She'll be best friends with Jackie if it gets her on the show. They don't care. That's why Jackie and Teresa are friends. It's not because, you know what I'm saying, they're actually friends. I mean, look at Jackie. It turns out Jackie was the one that she's been blaming Margaret for years for what it was Jackie's doing.
I
And
know.
and then she just forgave Jackie like it was nothing. No, that's because all of the relationships in Teresa's life are out of convenience. And what have you done for me lately? Okay? It's
I
all
know.
about, you know what I mean? Like, I hope Michelle has a fat wallet. I hope Michelle's ready to pay for, because that's one thing about Jennifer was good for. Jennifer was good for paying. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like something will happen because Teresa's friendships never last.
no, because
Like,
it's all about what the person's doing for her, Michelle. Look
I
at
know.
Melissa Feaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about what you're doing for Teresa at the moment. That's her friend. Like,
Is there
that's
any like
that.
anything we can? Is there anything we can look up? I'm dying to
I don't
see it.
know. I heard that Dana and Kim talked about it, but I didn't catch their
Okay.
podcast. So I didn't get a chance. I don't know if anyone's clipped it. I don't know. I don't know. That's just what I've been hearing. But I heard they heard that too. It was on their podcast yesterday. But
Okay.
I didn't hear it directly from them, so I don't know what
Yeah.
if but that's what the word is. The word on the curb is right now currently.
Her and Dina, her and Lena. I mean.
Yeah, Lena. Is it what I call is
Yeah.
it Lena?
Well, yeah. I think her name's
Okay.
Lena. Lena.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name? Hold on. It's
Did you
Lena.
look up the picture? It's like
Yeah. I'm looking
she
for it
looks
right
very awkward in it.
now.
It's
Oh,
like,
here.
girl, they tried to get you on last season. It clearly didn't work.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why they're dressed like triplets either. It's weird, but it's still just like
Wait.
make
This picture right here. Right. Hold on.
like the picture just looks
There's
weird.
all of them look weird in it. Hold on. Let me share it. I don't even. I don't know this picture. This picture doesn't look real, actually.
I know, it does. It looks I know. Like, is it AI? Is this like a trick? I don't
This
know.
one
It's
you're talking about,
weird.
right? This
What'd you say?
one, this
I'm
picture,
looking.
right?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I
I'm
just
in the
pulled it up,
chat
I
on my
think.
phone and I'm on YouTube on my computer. Let me see.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah, there it is.
Let me
Hold
get
up.
over here to you. You have 606 watching.
Yeah.
Dang.
No, I forgot that
Popular.
we have TikTok and
I don't see the picture you have right now is like season 15 to return with 4 cast members,
yeah.
3 fired and newbies added.
Let me
When
see.
was that dated?
That was August. Sorry. Where? There's an
I don't think
update
the
on
new
that.
girls worked out. I'm gonna talk. I just don't think they worked
Oh,
out. I don't think filming went good. I think that
yeah,
if it had, they would already be, you know what
filming.
I'm saying? They would already
Yeah,
be like doing something with that.
yeah. Where's
You know what I mean?
can I get this? Yes, I thought that they were going to say. I thought Kim's fashion show would be.
Mhm.
I thought that's where they're going to start filming. That's what I thought. Um, but I don't know. It's that I don't even know if she's having it actually.
I haven't heard
She
anything about
hasn't.
a fashion show. Have you?
Me neither. But maybe I should. I mean, I don't know. I think that they should start filming right around Halloween. But that's like tomorrow. Like
That's what I'm saying.
so.
And like, yeah, I don't. And I'd
don't
like to
see any.
remind everyone that like last year, I'm sorry, not last year, the last season that they filmed, they literally only filmed for 60 days.
Yes.
Like production didn't barely spend any money on them. Remember, they were supposed to have a girls' trip. It was scheduled. They weren't even going anywhere that far though. I think they were just going to like the Catskills or whatever. And the house
Yeah.
burnt down. And
Yes.
so they did, but like, why not find another like, if you weren't even going that far to begin with, why wouldn't you try to just recreate that somewhere else? Like, the fact that
No.
production was like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, we got enough footage. Like, we're good. 60 days.
Basically.
You know, that's very, like, not very heard of when it comes to Housewives. 60 days? That's a
It's
very
insane.
short time.
And not even care enough to do a reunion. And that's
Not
not
caring enough to do a
anybody's fault. It's
reunion.
fucking clowns. Like, you're literally, like I said, stop punishing the whole class for 2 clowns. It's not fair.
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy.
they're the ones who fucked up. And you have the proof. Everybody has the proof. This is their live, but I don't know. She doesn't care if I play it. I just want to see, because I skimmed through it real quick. I'm dying because I need to see. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I know
I
it's a
don't know.
lot, right? It's crazy, right?
It's a lot because, like, I didn't know for sure why is it not playing? I didn't know what her dynamic,
Flanagan's Veterans Day
like, how was her dynamic with the cast, you know?
sale is
Stupid
on now with savings up to $1,000.
That's
Yeah,
not you? Okay.
stupid fucking. It's an ad because I have been trying to get the data thing, but I can't get past the ad, and it looks like I'm free. I keep freezing or something.
iBuyDirect plus virtual try-on equals the perfect glasses for every buyer. Shop now at iBuyDirect.com.
I don't understand all these.
Our producer is sitting next to us making sure.
Hello. Hi.
So you guys.
Okay, it's weird. Like, I can only
Okay,
go.
pause. What is Michelle? Okay, doesn't she work for an agency? What's her agency called?
Used to be Signature.
Is it talent agency now?
Oh, her talent agency?
I just got a friend request on
Let me
TikTok
see.
from an account I feel like might be her. It's like, but it says talent agency. And there's
is this
600
new?
people in here, so I'll tell you later. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting
I'm
that
like,
we're
you
just
guys
not like
don't
on the
know
phone
what's going on.
together. I feel
literally
like I'm
gone
just
on
like on the phone with you, so I'm just like like spilling my
know,
business and my life and my social security number. Like,
I know, I'm afraid to say. Like, it's not. I don't think there's anything. I don't know what you mean agency. I don't know that was Signature before.
it just
But
looks like her emblem a little bit because I feel like isn't her like what does okay, her husband, if you guys don't remember, a little bit of a recap, her husband was
yeah,
the one that was on this season when Teresa was trying to sell her house when she got with Louis. And you remember that he said that Joe Gorga owed him $10,000. And so they had like the little meeting at Teresa's house because Teresa was like, Michelle, you can't sell my house if you don't get along with my brother.
yeah.
And so they met up, Joe Gorga and her husband, which I think his name is Joe too. I'm not sure. Is that right? Do I have that right?
Chris.
Is his name Joe?
I think it's Chris.
Well, what was happening was everyone forgot that during COVID, right before COVID, Joe had like wrote a book on like real estate, I think, kind of, and he was doing like seminars on I guess like development maybe, and they were calling it Grow with Gorga, and he like wrote a book, and I think he was like, doing like some like shows or whatever you want to call them, I don't know, conferences or whatever, and Michelle's husband was like part of his, I don't know if you want to say marketing strategist, whatever.
Yeah.
And they had done like some videos where like he had sat down and interviewed Joe and like asked him about his like business dealings and different sort of things. And I mean, it was kind of funny because I don't know if like Joe Gorga tells a story about how he wanted to buy this apartment building and I don't know, the economy like wasn't great or he couldn't
Listen,
get funding. And no, he tells the story himself
I know.
though. And he's like, and I picked the old man up and put him in my car. We're like, old man, the lender? Like, what? This is already sounding a little suspicious, And he tells him how he drives.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's right.
And he's like, and the interest rate was crazy, but I bought it anyway. Like,
Yeah. You guys
Like,
know his name is
oh.
begins with a J. We won't say his first name, but his name begins with a J. First name.
Yeah, I
But
thought so too. Okay. Like you
yeah.
could tell he was like very eager to be in the presence of Joe Gorga, which so
Yeah.
I think that's going to be interesting because
Well, they
like
really
her
doesn't. Oh, shit, I can't say.
her husband loves Joe, Teresa hates, you know what I'm saying? Like what's gonna
Yeah.
happen? Like Michelle's loyalty gonna be to Teresa and her husband's gonna be to Joe? Because that's not gonna be great.
No. Um. So basically, like when Jay he ended up starting his own. So we got kicked out. We got in trouble for like the mortgage fraud, right? So then he goes and opens up his own mortgage company, whatever that company. We go work for him. He's the one who takes off with our he took off with our fucking money, like literally took off with our money. So like
Mm-mm.
we walked into the office one day and he had we had like the not the signature when he opened up what's it called? Fuck, a Coldwell Banker. He opened up an office of Coldwell Banker, and when the mortgage like 2008 hit, and we were all committing fraud. We got in trouble for collecting application fees in the state of New Jersey. He was collecting $200 per application, and we were taking it with people's credit cards. Well, you're not allowed to do that. So that money was going into his account. It was going to him. So when he got caught, that's how the whole thing blew up. That's how we all got in
Did
trouble.
he get in trouble?
Huh?
Did he get in trouble?
No, he ended up leaving and going they moved to Florida. He got in trouble, but like something happened with like I don't know if he paid it back or I don't know what the fuck happened. But we were trying to get our commission money and our money back. We weren't in trouble for the 199 that they were, but I was in trouble for mortgage fraud in general. Because of course if you have a realtor, like your best friend's a realtor, you're getting you're getting those leads. That's 50%. And then we have we have somebody who's our underwriter. That's our friend. We have somebody who is all that. So it was easy until we got greedy.
Right.
But I mean, I can't really say too much because like I was committing mortgage fraud. He took off with our money, big deal. But like my biggest thing is like that's not even like my biggest thing. I just feel like our friendship. I mean, just the things that like I think it's that she is friend requesting.
I don't know if that's her or not. I wonder if it's like her under like a like not her account. You know what I'm saying? Because my T is
say, like,
not it's not
anything
pro Teresa, so it's like the only reason she would be doing that would be to like see what's I'm posting.
That's what now I'm starting to get like
I've been trying to be like more mindful of paying it because I used to never pay attention to that really. Like I just didn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't that invested in it because whatever I say, it's whatever, you know?
Yeah,
I usually say it on 3 different platforms. So it's like somebody's bound to hear it somewhere or another. Like I don't really care, but like they, you know, when they do that, they report you too. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just sometimes better if I can, but you know, I don't know. It's the internet these days. What are you going to do?
I know.
You
Is
know?
it the creative? Yeah, I mean,
So,
the creative artist thing, the creative artist agency, CAA.
Can't you just Google her name and see what age? I just couldn't think of her last name. That's what I was.
PAIS. It's so hard. People, it's hard to remember. It's PAS, but PAIS, PAS. Let me see. Oh my God, where'd everybody go? You guys.
I came on and they left. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you know what I did? I when I was looking on TikTok, I accidentally ended TikTok. Oops, guys.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I think what it is, you have like 429 people on YouTube, and then the other ones are coming from your TikTok.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, it says okay, so I guess I can pull her up, I guess. But
isn't her last name like Barron or something? That's what they said. I thought. Is that her last name?
PAIS, Michelle Paz.
Is there a Michelle Barron? Then I wonder if I have the wrong person. Because everyone's is telling. I mean, I'm hearing Michelle the realtor.
Yeah, hold on, Michelle. No,
let me check my.
Yeah, Barron.
Yeah, that's the last name that somebody gave me. Let me look.
Oh, Michelle Barone.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Is that a different Michelle?
Yeah, I love her though. I like Michelle Barone.
I don't think I know who that is. Everyone's thinking it's the same Michelle then.
No, but literally like we worked at Weicker. She works for Weicker, but like oh my God.
Yeah, I'm talking about the wrong Michelle. That's my bad.
Okay. That's why I was like, No, it's okay. Like, because the other Michelle, she hangs out with it. So they're all part of the same group of people.
Crew.
Yeah, we're all part of it. I mean, it's a small world. You know what I mean? But I
And
love Michelle Brown. I like Michelle
I
Brown.
don't know who she.
She's
I mean, I
older.
don't even.
I don't see her being friends with Teresa is weird. Fucking weird.
I
Like,
mean,
'cause
like,
mature.
I can't really. I'm looking. I mean, Google doesn't show me a picture or anything. When I put
Oh,
her name
here.
in, I put New Jersey.
Oh, here, I'll show you. Hold on. I have a picture of her.
Like nothing affiliated with New Jersey comes up.
Here's her social media.
Little Egg Harbor Township.
Yeah, that's like way short.
Wow.
It's. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, all right. So like that's
It
just
says
a picture of her, but I don't see anything about Jersey here. Michelle Brown, real estate agent. Yeah.
yeah, I
it's
don't see nothing with her linked
it's
to
weird,
it.
Michelle. Yeah. How come that? Yeah, it's not like. Here's Tess filming with Michelle. Okay. Filming without Teresa.
Like literally, there's like a people search for Michelle Barron, RHO, and Jane net worth, but like her picture
Right.
doesn't come up. Nothing about her comes up.
Here's one that from September this year.
Oh, I'm in the chat. Hold on, let's see.
Let's say Michelle Brown in here. It says Michelle's in here, but I thought that she didn't work out either. Oh my god, I hate pop-ups on page 6. Why am I getting pop-ups on page 6? Do have the potential. One of the potential newcomers being eyed in networks to be podcast host Michelle Barone, who happens to be close friends with Judice and Goldschneider. Test
Oh
film.
my gosh. They didn't mention Jackie too. Oh
Yes,
gosh.
they did. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Last
Sorry, I
season-
didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to say,
No,
like,
no,
how much
no,
did she
no,
pay to
just-
make sure she was mentioned? Because Jennifer wasn't mentioned. So
Well, here's all of them sitting together. That is a weird picture. Oh, I didn't share this. Sorry. Oh, am I sharing this?
I don't
Okay,
think
yeah.
so.
Yeah, here we go. Let me get rid of this. Hold on, sorry.
I
So
can't
here's
find-
all right. This is the only article I can find. It says just without Michelle. Without Teresa. But that Michelle's close with Teresa. Well, no wonder it's not working out. What is this weird ass picture? That is a weird picture. What is this? Michelle? Dina, that's an old picture. I don't know why that's there. Why is this? Who are these people? We're doing the casting on Jersey. Blah, blah. Here's the fans of feature. Blah, blah, blah. Undergoing overhaul. Is this like there's something's going on? So there's like an episode. There's a new episode of Jersey on tonight. And I don't know who somebody in the chat was saying go on cable, and there's an episode in New Jersey that says it's new though. Yeah, there's like either Michelle, the other one too. Nothing. It just says that like Barone is friends with Teresa, but Teresa's not filming.
Is that from September? Because I found one from September that's saying one potential
Maybe
newbie
September.
producers are looking at is Michelle Barone. And she is, original cast member Teresa and Jackie Goldschneider. And although Teresa, Jackie, and Jen Fessler did not test film, the insider said they are still in consideration to be part of the new season. I feel like this got planted by Teresa's team. I feel like this
Definitely.
story is planted by Teresa's team. Whenever everyone was asking Teresa about if she was coming back and she was answering about, remember, because someone was like, they were seeing filming or whatever, and she's like, does the professor take the test? I feel like
Yeah.
this is around that time. And so I feel like this is a planted story to basically try
Why
to
not?
deflect like that she's, that she's coming back, that it's
Yeah.
not.
I mean, obviously she's gonna plant stories that make it seem like she's coming back. You know what I mean? And that and it's like, but we know that there's no way. There's no fucking way. I mean, I don't know. I say that, but like, who knows? Because the whole thing with BravoCon. But like, I think at the end, I hear Dana and Teresa were Dana and Kim were both saying they were trying to figure out why she was going to be there, and they just figured it's like some kind of like goodbye thing or something, like a legacy thing. Because she's not
Who?
on a New Jersey panel, Teresa at BravoCon.
Oh, she's not on a New Jersey panel?
I don't know. She's just on a bunch of weird panels.
I think she's on a lot of panels, though. She has more panels than anybody else.
But they're so odd, though. They're not like.
I know, but I know. I actually, that's so funny that you brought that up. That's because we were talking about this a couple weeks ago when they found out how many panels she was actually on. I mean, she's on like double what most of them are on, which is very weird. And Jeff Lewis did a podcast, and I don't know who he did a podcast with, unless if it was Teresa, I'm not sure. But he made the comment that basically, if Bravo sees a way to, keep making money off of her, then there's obviously a place for her, and there must obviously be a place for her if they're going to make all this, if she's on all these panels at BravoCon. I think that's really strange too. I don't know.
First of all, she's an idiot. Okay. I don't know how she could even be like, I don't know if she could run a panel by herself. No offense, Teresa. Like, it would be like trying to get me, like, all right, so here's sort of things. It's weird. Okay. So, panels and events, she's okay. Teresa, a significantly larger number of panel appearances than her co-stars for the rest. It says co-stars. Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's not, I want to say, where's the, all right, so I want to see where the panel, what are the panels again? That's what I want to see.
There's like 7, I think she's only, I don't want to say 17, but a lot.
Jesus Christ, Teresa. Yeah, oh my God, the panels, why can't I just get to the panels? So just takes center stage. It's weird. Takes center stage. Like, what the fuck?
Did you? Melissa Gorga reveals hopes for reconciliation with Teresa Giudice ahead of RHONJ filming.
I heard her say something like she's open, so if the door's open with her. But listen, a lot would have to happen. Teresa's not going to do. She already fucked it up by fucking with Louis running his mouth already about wanting them to hear that, take accountability. Like, whatever she was saying, whatever they were saying on their her podcast, it's like they're going back and forth already about it, and it's like already a fucking mess. Like, it's already fucked up. It wasn't Louis answering for Teresa or something, being like about being like accepting the apologies or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. My brain's like fried right now because I keep thinking of like, how the fuck is she? I don't know, man. She might, like, what is she gonna do? Who's gonna film with her? First of all, I'm sorry. Yeah, listen, they do have a list of the panels again that she's on, I guess, because she's going to be there. Jacqueline's going to be there. My guess is they're going to have a sit down. Why would they have a sit down? This is ridiculous. Do these people actually pay attention? The show does not revolve around their goddamn fucking relationship. It doesn't. Not there. It used to, but not anymore. There's other fucking problems that she causes with other castmates that don't want to fucking film with her. It's not just Joe and fucking Melissa. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
Her. She fucked them all over. So why in the fuck would you bring her back? The cast, we don't fucking like her. I mean, I'm telling you, the only people that fucking are on her side are the people she pays. Like, it's fucking sad. It's really sad that they're not paying attention to what the fuck we want. And if you
I think they will. I don't think the network is totally on board, but I think that when it comes to BravoCon, they're like promising this experience and they're charging a lot of money to go. And the fact is that like even when people are problematic and like maybe, I think that also it's giving Bravo an opportunity to see Teresa's fan, like, does Teresa really have this huge fan following? Because like social media can be pumped up so much so that like buying followers and buying likes and buying listeners to podcasts, that stuff is pumped up, and Bravo knows that. And one thing that the housewives and everyone knows is that you can't really fake YouTube views. And if you notice, anytime a housewife's about to like try to branch off and do her own thing, Bethany Frankel did this, and Teresa did this with her cooking show. Remember, she brought in a production team and she was doing a cooking show once a week. You're going to get actual more factual numbers off of a YouTube channel than you are anything else on social media because it's so easy to buy likes, comments, and follows that it gives like the networks like an actual more of like a more accurate reading of like who is popular and who's not popular. And I almost feel like this is them kind of testing to see like how much of a following does Teresa have if we didn't bring her back and say her fans, were to boycott the whole what would we miss them? Do you know what I'm saying? Or does she just have a couple of just really loud social media trolls, under 10 different accounts? What I think they're trying to get a better understanding, because Teresa didn't have an online presence until really Gabriella and some of the girls started working to get, Melissa was way more established on social media than Teresa ever was. So Teresa kind of went from like nobody to all of a sudden she was an OG for a couple of years and everyone loved her to like now plummeting again. And I think they just are trying to maybe get a feel for what
Yeah.
is she really, are her fans watching her on Special Forces and all these other shows? Like, I think that's would be my opinion.
I think she disappointed people on Special Forces because
I think so too.
like that was horrible. That was a chance for her to show like she has feelings, that she has some kind of heart, that she could like be serious about something. You know what I mean? And she just fucking, and it's a shame because she doesn't fucking apologize. See, there's so much that she'd have to do for people to accept her, like people in the cast. She's never going to do it. She's not going to say that. She's not going to apologize for the right way. She's not going to take accountability. She's still going to blame other people. She's still going to be a fucking problem. So nobody's really going to fucking forgive her because she went too far this time, way too fucking far. And we're doing a proof right now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm whole serious about how fucked up she really is.
I just that's the only thing that like really makes any like sense to me, you know what I'm saying? Like that would possibly be what's happening because I think there's such a facade with Louis and Teresa, like everything is such a facade. Everything is like, you know what I mean, smoke and mirrors. Like and I also think that Bravo thinks if there was anything that could be, I don't want to use a certain verbiage here, but anything unethical, maybe that could be transpiring and that could manifest in the future, that they want to maybe keep their hand on that because they know what a big money maker that is when, a housewife or, something like that happens. And the fact that, he owes taxes, that's like a dangerous, dangerous territory because, they will, they put famous people in prison all the time for taxes. Like DMX was in prison. I mean, like I could name a couple people, stars off the top of my head that went to prison over taxes. So I think also they're like, if something happens with the husband, they kind of want to be in with Teresa because they would want that. You know what I'm saying? And they always say the networks are like thinking ahead of time. They're always, what's next for the character? What's next? And I just wonder if they're like looking at this situation like, that there isn't the money coming in that it used to, things have got to be rough, and the tax it, like again we talked about, that would be like the last thing that you would not want to pay just because you already have issues from a previous felony. The last thing Teresa wants to do is owe the government money. Trust and believe that. When you went to prison over the government, when you owe them money and you had issues with, those sort of crimes, like you know what I mean? Like that's like not a good place to be because you're already a convicted felon, which means if you make any little mistake, if you go out of the lines, even on accident, even if you didn't know, it ain't gonna matter, honey, and you ain't gonna go to court and play dumb round two. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be like, you went away for this. You didn't get probation for it. You did time for this.
Like I literally pay them $5 a year now just to give them something because I literally have not. I'm like 10 and 2, man. Like you're not gonna catch me fucking like right.
No,
Like we learned. It took me a long time to learn my lesson to stop fucking around. Like
I wouldn't owe anybody but the government. Like, you don't want to be in contact with those people, again, over stuff that's like scary enough that it could, you could end up in trouble for. Like, that's not, you can't tell me Teresa wants to be in that position. And it's very confusing because she also alluded to all of us that she had taken care of all of that. Meanwhile, there's like a payment plan also. So, like, what is it? Like, we thought you took care of all of this and Joe's and you were free and clear and in the good and zero balance and everything's Gucci, and all of a sudden you weren't, and it's like, well then why were you spending all that money, like going on all these vacations, doing all this extravagant stuff, telling us that you didn't know the government when you actually did? Like that's suspect.
Now, how the fuck, I'm saying, so I understand owing money because they're self-employed, right? But how the fuck did he owe that much money when he didn't work last year? You know what I'm saying? Like how?
Well, they owe taxes too. They live in the most, I mean, when you live in a county where your property taxes are skyrocketed, I'm sure that's part of it. Property taxes, you got to pay every 6 months and they are hella expensive.
I don't think they didn't include that. That's probably not included in there. Like,
well, they didn't have a mortgage for a while. Remember, he bought that house outright, or they had a private lender or whatever. Then he did take like a promissory note against it, I think. Like, but that was through like a lender in Florida. So I feel like, he probably didn't ball all of that together. I feel like rich
Well,
people
yeah,
don't.
that's he's
Yeah.
got to pay all that back now, right? But see, he's got they're paying on I think $1,000 or something a month. It
I
was
don't
what is
know.
it? 1,000. It was like 986 or something for them last time they took it out. But like, I want to know what he claimed. What so he owes the government that much, like millions. Where is he working? Like where? I'm confused on where he probably filed taxes to owe that much money, or like
They
where
both
how
owed it. They both. It was. I don't know. Like it was like I forget how all of that went. There were it was the legal paperwork
I
were
don't
floating
think he
around. I have to get
fucking
them
did.
for you.
Well,
Because she did too. They both owed like in the 300s.
guess what? I don't think they're fucking. I'm telling you, I don't think they're legally married. I don't think they're because why would it would be her and him? They would be together, right? They would file together, and like see, like George has to do an injured spouse every time we file because of me because I owe money and he hasn't, so he doesn't get his taken away.
Mm-hmm.
What the
I don't
fuck?
know. I would assume that Teresa would have been filing her taxes
Dude.
separate because she got in trouble with taxes with her first husband. I don't know. That's just. I
Yeah.
mean.
Well, I mean, she'd have to hold on. There's like, dude, I'm not kidding you. The cats are on my lap. There's nobody in front of me. Somebody, I don't know what I'm gonna say, a ghost just took off the fucking hangers and threw them across the fucking room. I'm not fucking kidding. Like if I literally rewind this later, you'll probably hear them being thrown around. I thought the cat jumped off my lap. I am not kidding. I'm not blind. I swear to God, there's nobody over there. There's nobody over there. My hangers just flew off the fucking door. I am not kidding you right now.
Girl.
Dude, I'm not afraid of the ghost or anything, but like that was weird. That's like the most they've ever done anything. Like that's like so blatant. Sorry. I feel like it's bad. If it's all right, and all bad energies gone, nothing positive left in its space. All energies bad are gone, nothing but positive left in space. On the most benevolent timeline. Any energy from Teresa can go now. Any Louis Teresa energy, please go. You're not welcome here.
This is the reality blurb. They were like starred Teresa Giudice. Remember how I told you Gia gave her in my opinion, alleged. Gia paid off Teresa's debt. It was Gia pays off 6-figure tax debt plus update on how much Louis Varela still owes in back taxes. And so she owed 303,000 and her husband owes over 2.7 million in back taxes.
Fucking hell. What did he
According to August 18th, I don't know. It says the Division of Taxation case against Teresa was opened back in March and it's been closed. Shortly after, Teresa and Louis' tax woes were reported. Fans began blasting on social media. And then, of course, Gia stepped in and stuck up for her mom and said, my mom has everything under control and there's nothing to worry about. And my stepdad, Louis, he's also working on getting everything resolved as well. So Teresa's gotten caught up in her taxes, but Louis has not. I bet that's been contention in their marriage. Teresa paid her debt in full on July 16th. Meanwhile, Louis made a $163,000 payment as of March 26th, but still owes 2.569842. And it comes up, they're quoting, Reality Blurb has this, by the way. It's the Department of Taxation, but it's through the New Jersey courts.
Is it a lien? Do you have liens or anything or no?
I don't know, because I don't think that house is paid for because he took like $1 million loan on that. Like,
right.
yeah, he took money out on that house before this happened.
Wow. $2.6 million.
Reality Blurb, quote, a lot of friends don't like Louis. They don't trust him or his creative financing. They fear that Teresa has dug another hole for herself and with no prenup to protect her. Teresa doesn't seem too worried, but her friends are, the insider added. They're wondering how she could have let this happen.
I mean, hers is paid, right? She's not letting it happen. He's just doing it. She can't stop him. She's not going to stop his fucking fuckery. He's been doing this his whole life, you know? So oh my God, it says he literally, Ruelas requested an extension on his $1 million loan taken on against his couple's hand. Oh my God, dude. It says okay, I'm trying to think where it says tax liens. A lien for 2.6 million. Wow. Wow.
And then somebody put, and all the interest and penalties added on. You wouldn't believe me if you told how much like interest it is. It's worse than a credit card.
Oh yeah, my 80,000 that I owe still is 29,000 of its interest. You know, I owed 120 to begin with.
Somebody else comment said, I don't think all the trips Louis takes are just top up his tan. John Fuda just straight up said about money laundering. Plus, there's a reason Dita Manzo has cut off all contact. Her husband her
told you that's
husband's
true.
legit and probably doesn't want to be associated. Something tells me there's an investigation to Jen
Mhm.
Shaw's happening, and these things can take years, but they will want to know all the facts before swooping in. By the way, this is all alleged. And then someone's like, I totally agree. John Fuda either suspects or knows based on something. I think at first he was talking about the crimes she and Joe were convicted of. Then he added money laundering, which was one of them. And no doubt he was talking about currently with those two, in my opinion. No reason to think that Louis would get involved with that, nor that Teresa wouldn't either. Time will tell. And
I told you they're washing their money with that little business they had with Joe on the island, and they were also. I'm telling you, allegedly, in my opinion. In my opinion.
I remember somebody, then the person comments back and says, I remember years ago a man he used to work with Louis. I think he was his boss, saying how dangerous he was. Dana from RHOBH
Yep.
might have even had him on, been in
Yes.
touch with him.
And the
Yeah.
interview was amazing. It was amazing.
Incredibly dangerous and even entertainment level evil. This is psychotic.
It's just like he's dry. He let her dry. He's got the car's gone. He already did that grift. He fucking mad. He mortgaged out the house. That's gone. Now he owes money. It's like he's not, and I don't know if he's not making money. I don't think. How is he even making? You know what I mean? Like I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
I don't
It's
know.
crazy.
Someone's saying that apparently it's a family affair. His dad and brother were named as being just as bad. Look at the way he behaves. He knows he's on camera. Can you imagine what it's like when they're not there? And then somebody said, I read a little about it, but his dad and brother. What about the dad and brother? It was true. It makes me wonder he blamed his dad for PTSD because he was an alcoholic. I did know the dad was in recovery. His dad's been sober for like 10 or 12
Right.
years.
Yeah.
But I didn't
Well,
know.
Like, okay, I'm sorry, motherfucker. You also do stuff. So, you know what I mean? Like, you're no better. Okay, you're not doing anything better for your life, for your kids, the way you act, scumbag. So, go ahead, blame your dad for shit. Like, take fucking responsibility. Put your big, like, you know what I mean? Get the fuck over it, motherfucker. Like, we all have fucking issues. Our parents were divorced. We're like literally, our parents got divorced in the 80s. All of us, like, we're just child of like that kind of divorce, and it's like we're all fucking like damaged. But like, dude, like, we
I
gotta.
don't know. I don't know if it's a lien or not. You need to look at that because you know how to read all. Somebody put they
Underreported.
said a little harder with the publicity. The state of New Jersey tax plus they may be demanding more. She doesn't owe anything, so there's no property to put the liens on. That makes sense because she doesn't have her name on anything at the property. So there's no property for them to put the liens on for her on with the federal debt, and that is the only way I know how to find it out. The LLC that owns the house doesn't owe the federal income tax, so most likely Louis doesn't own any real estate in his name to have the lien on either. So that's how it's almost like having a trust. Like when people are like, put your stuff in a trust because then you can't lose it. Because apparently, for whatever reason, in New Jersey,
How do you? I
open
don't
up a
understand it.
trust.
I don't
My
understand.
grandma had a trust.
So you put your house in a trust, so just for anybody can do that. It's just out of the blue. You can just say,
Yeah, you have to. Well, they're not using the word trust, but theirs was under an LLC, so it's still
Yeah, it's
under it's something basically protects the home from because hypothetically, like remember how Dana said that they thought that his business partner was the one that gave him the money for the house because he was getting divorced and he was trying to hide money from the wife that he was divorcing because he didn't want to have to give it to her. So in order like that guy if they set it up like an LLC, like a business, then it's more of like an investment and he doesn't have like if they wouldn't have done it that way, then hypothetically there would be all these liens against the house because Louis owes money and it would have nothing to do with the guy that invested the money for it.
So it's not, it makes me I'm still really effing confused because like, if you're a fraudster, so do you just go, oh, I'm going to put my house in an LLC and there's no business for it? I'm confused. Like, it's so, does it say
there is, but it only costs anyone can open up an LLC and you can put whatever name you want. Like you can,
so your house, like the mortgage and everything can go in there. Like,
yeah, I think that. Yeah,
that's
because like
crazy,
it would be like opening a small business. Like if you go to your state's
it's your
website,
house. It's not a business. It's your house. You know what I mean? Like it's your home, so it's not a business. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. I mean, I
You know what I'm
think that
saying?
for
Like,
certain, it depends on like the loan, like just like a line of credit, like you have to reside in the residence. Like you couldn't have a house in an LLC and have a line of credit on it because you have to reside in the house for 6 months.
He like fucking literally, he did get a line of
But a
credit.
line of credit's different than like a mortgage. I don't think he had. There's no way. Maybe he did have. I don't know, but you have to own the home outright, and it has to be a residential like home.
I'm so confused.
I think it's different probably for every state. There's probably different.
I'm in New Jersey. I did mortgages, and I never in my life have done it. I put somebody's mortgage in an LLC, I've never done a refi. I've never done a cash out on one. I don't understand. Like, I don't know how the fuck he was able to do all that. So he puts it in LLC and then he mortgages it the fuck out. All of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you took all the money though. You took all the fucking equity out of it. How the fuck? And you're paying it back. But like, I don't know how you could protect it. I've never ever, I've heard of LLCs, but I didn't. Fucking makes me like crazy.
I don't think it would protect it if he quit making the mortgage payment. I think it's protecting him from the taxes.
I
Do you know what I'm
should've-
saying? From putting a
Yeah.
lien on it because he doesn't actually officially own it.
He should
So
just maybe give them $5 a year like I do. You know, they just want something from you. That's it. Like, did you have to like? I mean, that's a lot of money. I had to pay most. Like, you know, I was in trouble for it. Like,
but
I
yours
mean,
was restitution. This isn't restitution. This is just flat out taxes.
yeah, I still have. I know.
Do you know what
but
I mean? But like
yeah,
that's probably the difference too, because like restitution is different
it's
than
weird though. I still owe $80,000 though. Like, you know what I mean?
taxes.
Like, yeah, on my taxes. But like, that's also the restitution. I paid that off, obviously, because I had to get off. But even they told me I would get off paper early, and I didn't. Like, we paid off the restitution, and then still, like, I had to make a deal with I make a deal with the IRS to give them $5 a year. So, and I was working for like a while too. Like when George was claiming for a while, like he was pay them something, and that was after 2017, after I got off paper. But like, I have to give them something, or they'll come back after me. But like, I don't feel like, I honestly, in my opinion, they're the fucking thieves. If you want to ask me, to be honest with you, they're the thieves, really. I mean, I don't think I'm a thief. I think that governments are thieves, to be honest with you.
Right.
But you have to pay them. But I don't.
Yeah.
They only want, listen. They want something from you.
Right.
After you fucking get, you do all that, you get in trouble.
Right.
Your time
Yeah.
and like,
I know. I tell people, I'm like, prison is expensive. People don't understand. I'm like, it's not free to go to prison. Just so you know, it is not free.
Yeah, I know.
You definitely are going to pay for your prison ride from the county to the prison. You pay for that.
Yes, and 29,000 of that 80 is fucking is the fines and the not the fines, the fucking whatever they add on it. Not fines, but like when you're like, you know what I mean, like half of it's like not even interest. Sorry, interest. It's interest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive to go to prison. It is not cheap. That is for sure. I'm always telling people that. They think I'm crazy.
Well, I was
know
also
that for real.
I was claiming not 12 dependents, and I was also not paying. Like, I was claiming
Right.
dependents. I wasn't claiming my taxes at the end of the year. Like, and then we just
Right. Just a
got in trouble.
mess.
Yes.
Well, thankfully that's all behind you now, and you're a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. So that's all that matters now.
5 years a year now.
You know, you're doing
I
good.
just got my freaking license. I literally just got my license. I was scared to death to get it back.
Congratulations. That's wonderful news. Good for you. Did you have to take your whole exam over?
Yes, it took me like 2
Good.
years, 4 times.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm proud of you.
I'm afraid to drive.
That is not easy, girl.
It's not. I didn't think I was ever going to get it back. I never
It is
thought it was
not easy. Not.
When they told me I had to retake my test, I'm like, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm like, it was so hard. It was so hard. Yeah. So me and Zach both took it. His I was gonna say stepson, but he's our nephew, but he lives with us, and he needed to get his license too, and so we did it together.
Nice. I love
was
that.
hard. Me and Marine kept taking me. My best friend kept taking us, and she was doing like retaking her permit test or whatever. We're like freaking 45 years old, 46 years old, retaking our freaking test.
That's okay though. You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of us. You know what I mean?
I don't have a car. We have a car, but I'm not allowed to drive it. Motherfucker told me if I got my license back, he'd let me drive. He's not letting me drive. He don't let me drive. He will not let me drive our car. He won't let me drive it.
Well, I feel like you don't really enjoy driving, right?
No.
Do you?
No, remember I thought I was gonna. Oh my god, I wouldn't drive.
So,
I was about to take an Uber, and I swore they were gonna kill me. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my god.
I feel like it's okay that he wants to drive you. He probably just wants to protect you because.
But if I drove, we'd be driving to BravoCon right now. I'd be picking you up in Ohio or wherever you would live.
That'd be so nice.
I want to.
If you get a car, I'll drive. I like to drive.
Do you really? I know.
Yeah, you just have to drive to Ohio. I'll drive the rest. I love to drive. I always drive. I'm usually the all-time driver until I cannot stay awake anymore. Then I will finally surrender to somebody. But like, I don't know. I'm like a good driver. I like to drive.
I literally would go up to where you're at, and then my other friend that runs that true crime channel, they're in like Malvern, PA, and then the other one's in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, really? I'm only like an hour and a half from Cleveland.
I don't know how close that is to you, but like,
Yeah,
I was like,
only an hour and a half away from Cleveland.
oh my God, I would so see. I would see. I was like, I
Mhm.
want to go. I know. I need a field trip. I need my
Mhm.
dad. My dad needs to drive us. My dad will come in
Yeah.
here sometimes, and I was like, I wanted him to like go rent a freaking thing and drive us across country.
I think
And
that'd be amazing.
he would do it too, since my mom left his ass. Sorry, Dad.
So he's got extra time on his hands, is what you're saying.
He does. That's why he bothers me all the time. No, I'm sorry. It was his birthday the other day. He just turned 72, and he's very depressed.
Aw, I'm
Yeah, if
sorry
you
to
watch
hear that.
So many women want to like hook up with my dad, and he refuses to have a like. It's crazy. I got it's weird. I hate, dude. My friends are weird. Like my one friend hooked up with my father-in-law. That's fucking weird, right? Then my dad
Mhm.
hooked up with my friends. My friends have tried to hook up with my dad. It's happened before. It's like what is up with people and my dad's? Like I don't get it. Like stay away from. It was the weird. My father-in-law was the weirdest thing. That fucking fruit. That was fucked up. Because she was married, and I was like, holy shit. And they just decided they wanted. I don't know why they wanted to tell me about it. I didn't want to fucking know about it. That happened.
Right.
And my mom, and then down the shore with my dad. He did a couple things. My mom, honestly, I thought my mom would leave him then, but she was like, fuck him. She was having a whole ass
Mhm.
affair anyway. So I was like, this is my parents. I don't know who the fuck you people are, man. You're all nuts.
Right.
I mean, I knew that, but like the last 10 years, everything was like calm and good. And like, I thought, my parents are in their 70s. They're like grandparents. You know what I mean? They're little people.
Right.
Just fucking this wild ass shit. Long-haired hippie freak, man. Like my mom is just cheating with this dude that like he's also a pagan. It's like what the fuck are we doing? Why are we doing this, mom? But whatever.
Right.
Like my poor dad makes him cut his hair, and then she leaves him 2 weeks later, and then this guy's got long hair. Like okay.
I'm sure
My
he
dad's
deserved it
my
for
dad was driving
something.
me and my sister are driving to this dude's house. Why? What? I said, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Look at us. We are not fucking. We're not outlaws any longer. We're not doing this. What do we think we're gonna fucking do? Go to his house and do what, Dad? Like what the fuck?
Right. Right.
Like,
What did your
we're
dad
not
say?
going to do anything. We're not fucking that. We're not those people. Like we're fucking. I was pissed. I told him, don't ever
Right.
call mom sexy again, you motherfucker. She's 70. She's 70. Do not call my mother. Don't call my mother sexy. I was like, you
Right.
it was pretty bad. My mom was mad. My whole family got mad at me. They got mad at me for being disrespectful to that motherfucker. He's cheating on his wife with my mother. His dying sick wife with my mother, and who's married to my father. Like, no, I don't like this motherfucker. Okay, I didn't like him fucking 20, 30, 40 years ago. I don't like him fucking now. And when I was 7, I didn't like him. Now I know why. My fucking subconscious. I'm telling you, it was like a weird thing when I was younger. I just didn't fucking like him. I wouldn't talk to him if he was around us. Like, because he hung out with everybody, my mom and their friends.
Mhm.
And it was like, I didn't fucking like him. And I didn't know if I had a reason. I might have. And now imagine this all these years later, like 40 years later,
Right.
we're back together. It's the whole thing. And now, like, do you really think I'm going to ever accept this fucking guy? Like, no.
Right. I
Sidetracking. But
know.
it's just fucking nuts because it's been a year and I don't feel like it's been a year. It's crazy. She left a year ago. Wow.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and I don't know who my dad's just, and my dad's a cool dude. He's just like when I was a bad kid, and it was always like he was always the coolest fucking guy in the room. He was like I always thought he was the smartest, everything. Then I realized he's a narcissist, and I was
Right.
wrong. He was right, but like it's like he's it's just the whole thing. I love my dad, but like I need to find
Aw.
something because he's lonely now.
Well, maybe he needs to find something to like volunteer to do. Like, like it's always good to do stuff for other people because you kind of forget less about yourself,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when
People
you are like doing for
he,
people that have less.
he's a fucking selfish motherfucker. No offense, though. He would rather fucking his hobby was like restoring his cars and his bike and stuff.
Mhm.
He's
Mhm.
hurt, like he's got like diabetes and like neuropathy, so he has a hard time doing any of that now. So I think that's a lot of the reason he's depressed too, is he can't do
Aw.
as much like the shore house and stuff. He couldn't, they have to get like my sisters and my brothers go down there to take care of it,
Right.
like they
Right.
just he can't really even do much in those houses either. So it's kind of like I know, I fucking know, I know. And you know what? I'm just tired of being the only one that fucking like what am I gonna say? I'm just this is me. This is my feeling. My brother might not, but my brother thinks it's all, We're all crazy, and I don't know what he thinks. My brother and it's like my mom. It's like my mom just didn't do that. My brother just seems like it doesn't happen. Like, dude,
Well,
and
what
it,
I have learned is that people very much have, like, even though you're siblings, you still very much had different parents because your parents are different people at different stages in their life. And
Mhm.
basically, they say, like, even if you're siblings, even if you're close, like, your mom wasn't the same mom that she was to your brother that she was to you, per se. And that
Yes.
makes sense to me, even though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't think of it like that, but if you do, but if you look at your own life and realize like how different you are from like 30 to 40 or 25 to 35, you're like, I'm literally a different person. So imagine you're raising kids, like you're definitely going to be a different mother, like
Yeah.
different stages in your life, you know? So sometimes, especially the younger kids, I feel like they have it a little bit easier because people get it together later on in life, so they're better parents naturally to like their younger children than like the older children who are kind of scarred from like they can still remember the mistakes of their parents kind of.
Yeah.
And it's like, so your younger brother probably has like a much different, he probably had a different childhood than you had, he had a different mother than you.
Yeah.
And he
He's the only
probably
one
just can't.
biologically. He's the only one that's biologically me and like my biological brother, but like he's only 3 years younger than me. But like he is very different than me. He's a Marine. He's a Marine. Still, still doesn't believe in aliens. I said, "Are you kidding me? Like, are we there? Like, we're not there yet." Like, he's completely opposite. He thinks that, you know what I mean? But like, I mean, we were close growing up, but like now it's just complete. He's got kids. He's married. My sister-in-law is probably watching on Instagram, but that's fine. Like, they have a completely different,
Okay, I got some more tea. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. Let's go back to Jersey.
I got some more tea. I just got a message. They said Jen A got upset when Teresa and Michelle at the party she wasn't allowed on the step and repeat photo op. Michelle and Teresa did mean girl icing out of Jen A at the party. The stuff triggered Jennifer A. Teresa got upset when Jennifer told her she was going to expose Teresa about the leaks, paying the podcasters, the bloggers. Louis running out of money. I did hear that he dropped the case against Vanessa. That's been verified. And she said Jennifer's saying that she's going to drop the info about what happened with Melissa's old nose, aka Gabriella.
No.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
she's basically, I feel like this is exactly what's on my Patreon. Listen, Melissa's old
I know.
nose
I'm
and
saying,
how
why
Louis
is
and Teresa bullied Melissa's feaster off the podcast at BravoCon.
But you have they don't have, you have everything, right? They don't
Yeah,
have
I have everything. I
you,
mean, I
so
think she has her conversations probably with Teresa. You know what I'm saying? She
what does
has.
she think that she's gonna fucking like literally? I think that whoever did somebody send you a message to tell you that, or is that in like tell
I don't
them?
know if that's what somebody told me. Somebody messaged me that. I don't know if that's what was in her podcast.
Fucking literally, we need to tell her to shut the fuck up. Nobody's gonna, that you have the fucking receipts. You're fucking doing this, and fuck her. She's not fucking putting anything out there. That's fucking not. It's not. You have listen. Who the fuck does she think she are? She's gonna take your. Oh my god! And why does she think that that's gonna fucking do anything?
Well,
Like,
because she's starting a podcast, and I feel like she doesn't have any. Like now, she's not coming back to Housewives. What are you gonna? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
what's your
but she doesn't have the fucking files. You do. You know what I mean?
But
Let
I
her
feel like she has her
herself.
conversations with Teresa,
No,
and
no,
they're probably
fuck up.
unfiltered. Like, so
Okay,
she's like
good.
gonna. Right.
Good. You have them
Right.
too, right? Fuck her. Let her expose herself to that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if she's
just feel
going to
like
what.
Teresa probably talked more candid with Jennifer than with anybody else because
Oh, okay.
do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing if Jennifer would have that I wouldn't have. It would be just the conversation between the two of them. And
I think
Jennifer's not going to expose herself in all of this, which she's leaving out a big part of how all the dirt she did too. But we have her DMs just as much as any, with the other girls and stuff. And I posted some of those.
Good.
Yeah, but I better just go and I better speed up my series and get it all
Yes.
get it all posted because I wonder I think she's waiting for them to I don't know if she's waiting for New Jersey to like announce that they're filming or she has been waiting. I didn't even I'm surprised she even announced it because I had heard it was in the works and that she was like waiting for something to do with New Jersey obviously to like give some momentum to her podcast that she's starting, I guess, by herself. I don't know.
Dude. She after what she did with like you said, after Jersey Mike's, she's not gonna fucking she showed everybody who the fuck she is. Okay. Like Jenny Aiden showed herself. out off the camera. She thought she was still fucking like, I don't know. I don't know what she thought. You don't know you guys, like, you don't know who I am, blah, blah, blah. Really? Yeah,
Right.
Jen, you just showed us who the fuck you are on TikTok, whatever the fuck you just did. We raised $10,000 for that lady. So, but then now she's going to take your, like, I can't believe that she thinks this is going to, what does she think that's going to do? Like, you already have, the receipts have been out there for a long time, but it's like, Teresa's already exposed, bitch. You're so where the fuck are you now? Like, you're going to make that your podcast. Just because the only reason I would want Teresa back is if to fuck with Jen. Seriously. To make Jen fucking go nuts. And actually, and with Michelle, literally, Barone, that would be, she has a podcast too. So, or I don't know if she still does. Yeah, I don't know if she still does, but like, if she does, that's what she'll definitely one up fucking, it's like, oh my God. Do you think Jen's doing this to one up you to get ahead of this or no? Or do you think she's doing it just to like,
know, she might. She really does not like me.
well, fuck her. She's gonna really
don't
fucking not like me because I'm gonna fuck every time. If I'm recording with you one of these fucking things, I'm not, listen, you're a fucking cunt. Like, you just are. I'm sorry. I will try not to curse right now. But like, she really just, that shit it would be okay, except like, and you know what? She was okay until Jersey Mike's. Like, I would even be like, okay, like I could get over the shit she did on the show because that's the same shit, you know. But when the way she acted with Jersey Mike's issue, that just showed us who the fuck you really are. And I don't fucking like that shit. Like, really, you know what I mean? Or 18 hours.
And don't forget, she did it to David Yonta. Remember, her and David were best of. She had David over to her house. They're drinking wine and living the good life. You know what I'm saying? Until he didn't do what she wanted him to do. Until he didn't say what she wanted him to say. Until, you know what I mean? Like,
look at this bitch.
Like, that's crazy to me.
This is, I think this is today's TikTok with Jen. Can you say, are you guys saying?
Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm looking. Hold on. It's
So,
her TikTok. Oh, today? Where's she at?
Yes.
I think I'm blocked. I think she's blocked. I'm blocked. Somebody's blocked.
I just saw it. I just clicked on it. So it looks like her TikTok. I'm gonna play it real quick. She looks really filtered, but it's okay. I like her fucking face. I don't care.
But I'm not
It's really happening.
Isn't savage,
but I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna leave you.
And then they create a false narrative.
I don't fucking with.
But I'm not a bad bitch. And this.
I don't know how to work TikTok. I'm trying to get to her neck, like to her thing. How do I fucking?
I don't know. I think she must have me blocked because I did not see her on my TikTok.
Okay. I don't know how to work TikTok. Trying to like, how do I work TikTok? Fuck.
Well, she has a burner with no followers, but use it.
I was gonna say where, like, what is this? Is her thing?
I'm blocking that.
Here we go. Oh, I'll follow her now. She hasn't.
I'm blocking that account.
Should I want her to fucking hear us. I want her to hear me, bitch. Fuck her. You know what? I got to go on my tick messages and
Wasn't she listening to your live a couple of weeks ago?
I think that I was when I said that I don't know. I meant she was listening to Dana, and when I was watching Dana and Kim's on, I was live and I had Kim and Dana's live on at the same time. Like, I was live with their live. You know what I mean? I was playing their live and she was watching theirs. And I was
watching theirs.
Yes. And her and Teresa both were fucking. Teresa was like losing her mind, texting, fucking fight with Kim, texting her in real time. This bitch. Oh my God. Yeah. I was wondering if she was going to do it this time. Yeah. She was arguing about like everything they were saying about her. She was arguing back with Kim about it. And I'm like, oh my God. So then I'm watching. I was like, dude, and Jen Aiden was doing it too. And I was like, and I'm like, tell the fucking bitch. She's a fucking cunt. Like, who the fuck does she think she is? She's probably like, who's here? I think I am. So, like, seriously, she's got new teeth. Okay. This is who literally cares about themselves this fucking much? She thinks she's this fucking important. They're all her. They're all fucking her face. Where's Jersey Mike?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Where's her?
That's so crazy.
Like, how does she get these many views?
She buys them. So
listen,
insane.
7:30 in the morning, bitch. You were fucked up. People are glossing over the fact that, or at Jersey Mike's, she was out of her fucking mind on pills or alcohol at 7:30 in the morning. And I don't care if you're getting ready to get on a fucking plane. You're hammered. You were hammered. Okay. It was not fucking normal. That was not fucking. That wasn't sober. And like the fact that you acted like that just tells me more. You're on fucking Xanax. You're on something. There's no fucking way that she was that like that was just like alcohol or something. I don't know, man. It was 7:30 in the morning. It wasn't just one Xanax on the plane. You were telling people that you were fucking. Oh my god. Oh, it makes me angry. It makes me really angry. I think about the shit she was saying.
I know.
And oh, do you want me to make so I was going to ask you the episode that's live. I want to make it private or put it like as a members only or something.
Where's it at? Is it on your YouTube?
Yeah, it's on my YouTube, and I don't want to leave it up there because you put it behind the paywall. I was waiting for you to get some.
Can you send it to me? I wonder, or can I? I
Yeah,
wonder if I
yeah.
can. You can.
No, I uploaded it for you, and
Okay.
yeah, I uploaded it after the thing, and I was like, just in case you couldn't, because sometimes at the end of StreamYard you'll miss it. It'll say, "Do you want to upload it?" And I'll like buy sometimes, but I made sure I uploaded it just so you would have it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so then I can put it on my Patreon, and then like I don't care
Yeah,
what you use
I
from
kept
it,
like
whatever.
linking it. I was like, I
Yeah.
clipped it. I did all these clips for it. But then I went back in there and I tagged you and I
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, but you take Xanax, but you're not gonna go exactly. Thank you. You're not gonna like,
Go off on somebody and start ordering overfish tuna subs. I
Yes.
mean, the TikTok and the Twitter names are killing me. These accounts that like there was an account I saw the other day. It was like big tuna something, and like all these tuna noodle casserole accounts are showing up making fun of her because that's what they started calling her after the Jersey Mike situation.
Oh god. Ugh.
Yeah, it was like big tuna because it was a tuna sub, I think, that like she was trying to order that caused all this fiasco. So
I feel like her podcast is, I don't know. I'm really mad that she's doing that because that's your thing, not hers.
I know. I feel like she just doesn't have anything else to hold on to. You know what I mean?
Yes. Like as soon as this, so after this, do you want to record something?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep.
Definitely think. Yeah, I don't. We'll figure out a way to, guys. Like, if she allows me to, I'll clip it just so there's teasers for.
For sure.
But
for sure.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to record it. But we need this bitch to hear it. I'm sorry. Because listen, I'm not trying to talk shit, and I have questions. I have follow-up questions for you. You know what I mean?
Good. I love that. I feel like that's great. I need that. You know,
and like honestly, like I'm not trying to be like, I'm not going to sit there and just like down trees. I have follow-up questions. I think it'll be easier when you're like reading stuff because then it'll remind me of things because I'm like, I have questions about everything. But then when you read and start going through it, it'll bring up more stuff that'll remind me.
Yeah, for sure. And I got some stuff. I sent you a text message that I found that file. So I took some stuff from that to go over, but I sent you a part of it, the specifics about the car, which we can go about in the Patreon, but the specific paragraph that I told you about in that report that I had with the 300 pages. Yeah, I sent it to you. I sent you like the original clip from it where it talks about like where the car's parked and like what they're saying about what they conceived happened with that car. So I clipped that for you to take a look at so that we can talk about that in in the next episode. But Gianna's going to be home from do you think we can we can wrap this up so everyone doesn't have to listen. So sorry. But I just have to get her off of the school bus and then get her situated. So maybe can we record a little bit and can we take a little bit of time and then pick back up? Would that be okay?
Yeah, what time? It's 3:30 now.
I know. What time do you think?
Anytime, as soon as you're ready.
Like 5:30?
Yeah,
that way I can get like dinner and get her situated. She's usually tired, but she's usually really hungry when she gets home from school too. So I'm sure all of you guys with kindergartners or kids, when they come home from school, they're like starving. I don't know what it is, but they are like ready for dinner. So I have to be ready when she's ready because she's the princess and I'm just here serving her. So
yeah, it's her world. We're just living in it.
Exactly. So okay, perfect. 5:30. Then I will talk to you soon. I hope everyone has a great day. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for listening. And thank your moderator. She's amazing. She does such a great job, by the way. Shout out to your moderator.
Yeah.
Yes. And, all right. We'll chat soon.
Yes.
Check out your text messages because I just sent it to you. Like I don't, whenever you asked for it, I think I sent it to you. I looked and found it and got it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Did you want me to set up a recording or do you want to do it? Or do you want to?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think.
You want to set it up?
Yeah, we don't have, but we can just. Yeah, we don't have to do it live. We can just do it like as a regular recording.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, perfect.
All right. I'll send it to you at 5:30.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Bye. I love her. Guys, yes. So you heard it. We are going to record again. Thank God. I'm honored that she's gonna let me join her because I feel like it people would have questions and like I don't know. I have so many freaking questions that they literally I just yeah. I just find it wild that we have a whole 300-page packet on Louis. And it's like, it's like he rides the like line of like illegal. He's got to be doing something that's I don't know. Anyway, but you guys know that I will be able to clip it hopefully and send you guys teasers for the Patreon episode. And I'm going to make that one private now. It's been up for a couple days, so now it's private. You guys, there's also clips, but it's also linked as the Patreon, and it's Housewife Historian. And we are going through the history of Teresa's downfall, and the other class clown, Jen. And like, I don't think like I'm just like I literally like I wouldn't say I sound like an asshole, but I would say it to her goddamn face because like I don't think she understands that like I'm speaking for a lot of people who feel the same way I feel. You're like literally an embarrassment to the state of New Jersey. Seriously. And you're Teresa's minion. And Michelle Poss, Michelle Barone, Laura Lee, all the realtors, all the mortgage fucking group of people, like I get it, but I don't know, it's not working out. Teresa's the wrong one to hang on to. That's the wrong hill to fucking to be on. All right. I'm gonna see you guys at 5:30. I will be back on Friday, guys. So Friday, or maybe before that, I'm not sure, but we're going to do the Patreon episode and make sure you guys let me link Patreon in there real quick. Let me get Patreon episode. Let me link the Patreon. Like I said, only $7.50 a month. And I have it. Hold on here. I'm gonna like pin it permanently. Oh, she did send me a bunch of stuff. It's weird. I get things and then I feel like I'm like, oh, she's not messaging me back, and then I realize that we both send each other a million things. I'm just grateful that she's letting me join her. Okay, here it is. And forward this link. Patreon link. Copy. Like, I'd rather you guys if join hers than join my membership right now because I think I'm gonna concentrate on helping her and like do like being in there with her because I feel like that is more I think you guys will enjoy that more than my members only stuff, I think. I promise I'm not gonna be like literally talking shit on Tracy the whole time. I'm just gonna speak my opinion like I was. And I think that you guys somebody like a lot of comments said that that we were funny, so I was like, okay, good. At least they think I'm funny and not angry. But all right, there's the Patreon link, and I will see you guys on Friday for Real Housewives of Salt Lake, if not sooner. And then check you guys in the comments. Please comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. Bye. And thank you, Housewife Historian and Jacqueline. Listen, honey, please follow all of us, please. Bye-bye.